Madden or whatever the fuck.
Hey, fuck you. It's part of I have to.
Cool. I probably should have told you guys.
You're
that I was
talking to
going
Super Bowl
live,
champion.
and I forgot to say that. So my apologies. We are live, and our PF2E stream started off by talking about Madden. So that's awesome. that's
You should have counted us down. We've been through this before.
My point still stands. RP is lame.
RP is so dumb.
Wow.
Why do people do that?
You know, legend has it, if someone RPs...
He's just going to add that.
There'll be a version for 10 years.
Awesome. You know what I realized? I forgot to push everything on the streaming plugs. So.
Ow! Do I have to get the clip of what happened last time you didn't count as down, prankster? God.
No,
I thought we learned.
The entire world exploded and it's gonna die.
I do want to
Yes,
try...
and then there was a demon in the arbois.
Oh, bummer. You know, I just realized I need to somehow bring my stream deck inside of my GM
screen.
That's awesome.
God,
Why are you trying to put the stream deck inside of you?
The GM screen. Yeah.
My chair's annoying me so much. It just keeps.
Did it go down?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Dude. So bad.
Is the hydraulics dying? And it's just like.
I still stand by that mine was worse in that it was a little bit wonky for quite a while, and then I just sat down in it, and it just fell apart. The top bit, the metal plate just bent and snapped, and I was like, "Oh, I'm on the floor."
Doesn't that?
I live here now.
That's happened to me a couple times, and every time that's happened, I go, I feel so bad about myself. I'm like,
I mean, it'd been slightly wonky since I got it. It was secondhand, but I still felt bad about myself.
Yeah.
I understand that I am a huge person, and I get it. It's fine. Shit was not built for people my size. It's cool.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I forgot to do a bunch of tests before we went live, but that's okay. So everybody who's with us, you can hear them too, because I'm not apparently
Someone's
not on my
dying
today. Who's dying?
It's me.
Why is Sibo dying?
What? Me?
It was Vindo.
Oh, why is Vindo dying?
Sir, you need to get your ears checked.
Every day, I feel like Prankster gets further and further away from being able to identify us by voice. That's why I'm so mean. Otherwise, he'll confuse me for my mother.
It's his old age.
True.
I'm sorry.
I didn't say that. That was Willie. That was Willie. It wasn't me.
That is definitely a doom point. Definitely. Okay, I'm going to push some sound through, make certain you guys can hear it. And okay, just everything.
Oh my God, there's a foghorn.
I think it went to get milk.
Legend has it.
You guys suck.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go make some milk.
That's fine.
It should be the title of this stream episode.
Get back here and
Legend
explain
has it.
yourself, Willie.
He lives on a farm. He's got a
How do I turn it down?
cow outside.
Yeah, it's like super loud.
Oh, it's coming through?
Like I can't even hear you now over the music.
Sorry, what? Did somebody say
anything.
something?
My ears!
I still didn't hear anything.
Oh, because
I
it's
don't
coming
hear
through
anything.
Foundry. Because it's coming
Make
through
it
Foundry,
stop.
right?
Make it stop.
Okay, that should be. It should be.
I'm on Foundry. I don't hear anything on Foundry.
Yeah,
You don't
me
hear
neither.
anything?
No, I'm on Foundry and it's so loud.
Why does it
Like
work
how
like
is
so
everything
loud?
muted and it's still like that loud.
What?
Yeah, like I can't control the volume of it.
My
at all.
volumes are all the way down to 0 and I still hear it. So
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
Sirenscape?
All right. Time. All right, I'm gonna turn it down on Sirenscape, and we're gonna see if that helps.
Oh, see, I don't have Sirenscape loaded. That's why I'm not hearing
Me
it. Probably.
neither.
Well, it should be. It should still be coming.
Yeah,
through
no,
it's
it's
through
definitely
Foundry.
loaded. Yeah.
I lowered it.
Yeah.
What if asking for a
I can
friend
hear you saying
or Papa
hello.
Sibo, you still can't hear anything?
Oh, reload Foundry.
Yeah, try reloading Foundry because I've.
Ugh.
Man, it's almost like I should have done this before I loaded the stream up.
Don't worry, we'll fix it in post.
Fix it in post. That is so
That's my answer to everything.
Normally I can see if I'm playing something through... I think I've got multiple sound sets going. That should stop. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and try this again.
Hold on, let me load.
That's fine.
Let me turn down. And like mouse over the X out button. It's like it Star Wars all over again.
My game's not loading. Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
mine neither.
finally loading.
It's taking a
Took a while.
long old time.
Okay.
And I can hear sound.
You can hear sound. All right.
Okay, now I can control the volume of it, so we're good.
Awesome. So to be clear, are we all good?
I still don't hear anything.
Yeah, we're all good.
No, it is.
She's just slow.
Vindo, after not healing me, you gonna push it?
Yeah.
Is this gonna kill you? That's it. Is this gonna kill Rue? That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. You have another healer. It's cool.
You guys should also see that I made a players folder in the actors area, and all of you are in that folder with your own individual folder. You should also have the capability in that folder to create new actors if you'd like to. What that
So we can have backups?
Yeah, so you could hypothetically just like create a backup or mess around with another character sheet or whatever that you would like to do.
I'm not going to give you free NPCs.
So I can make Eric Hayes in fucking Foundry? Let's go.
You could. I'm not saying... Damn it, he found me out. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, I've played this game before. I want Finn to make me bad guys.
No, I've got lots of bad guys. But no, I wanted you guys
to get
Is that our homework assignment tonight? Is everybody has to create one villain for the campaign?
Ooh, you know what?
No, don't
Everyone
do
must
that.
create
SIBO,
one
what the
bad
fuck?
guy.
SIBO?
Just
Okay.
for that, SIBO.
Some of us like creativity, Vindo. God.
Alright,
SIBO's
but when
making
my characters
doing
are
my
killing
homework
you,
for
you
me.
can't bitch at me.
Hold on,
Alright.
what was that?
Let's go ahead
I said
and
SIBO's doing my homework for me.
let's go ahead and actually start this thing. Welcome to everyone who has joined us for us just screwing around. We're glad you're here. We're about to start episode 5 of our Pathfinder 2E homebrew campaign, which we are calling Requiems Wrath. Glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and I want everybody to introduce yourselves, not your characters quite yet. We're going to get to character introductions in a little bit of a different way. So introduce yourself, and the question for today is, I got it. If you could sit down for one evening with a person of your choice in like the entire world, who would it be and why? Currently living, not dead. And we'll go ahead, so I'm going to give everybody a minute to think about that. Who's the person that they'd like to meet, sit down, hang out with for an evening. And the question for today, well, that's the question. We're going to
I
start
was super prepared with what type of plant it would be.
Right? Me too.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Throw us off. No, this is good. This is good.
Okay, because the plant thing.
I'm ready.
I was just.
I never have an answer for this.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start with Irish, and we're gonna work our way backwards. So then the next person will be Aya, then SIBO, and then Willie. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Did I catch you off guard, Irish?
Yeah.
I'm
Trying to
sorry.
think of who I'd want dinner with.
Who are you gonna have dinner with, or just whatever? It could be playing games, playing a board game, drinking some beer, just hanging out, talking. But you get to pick their brain for an evening. Just talk.
I got it.
Hang out.
I got it. Although
Go
I'm
for
not
it.
Irish, and my person would be Henry Cavill. He's a nerd.
Oh, damn it!
Nerdy shit.
Henry Cavill's super cool. You can still, I mean, like, you
Taking
guys
The
can,
Witcher and Superman. All right. She got dibs. You got to get somebody else. Sorry, Iris.
Yeah, Henry
Sorry,
Cavill's
Outlaw.
a good choice. That's just a good choice right there. Solid choice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What would you talk with him about?
I don't know. Maybe I'd get him to teach me how to do PC stuff because I don't know shit about PCs.
Oh,
I just play games.
sure. Cool. All right.
Or maybe we could talk about our favorite game, you know, because we know he's a big gamer.
I already know what
So
his favorite
when
game
you-
is.
What is it?
He is a huge nerd. Like, outside of like all the nerd stuff that he does, his favorite game is Warhammer 40,000.
Ah, yeah. I think I heard that actually.
Like, he loves the
Freaking nerd.
actual tabletop miniatures and the whole thing.
Yeah.
So when you bring in Henry Cavill to play Battle Green with us,
Yeah.
You know what?
man, that'd be
I'll shoot it out to him. Be like, you want to come hang out?
thanks, bud. Yeah.
That'll be
Since
the
you-
only
you're
time
not
that
doing
you
Witcher anymore. You got some free
Delta
time.
crew on camera.
Oh yeah, we would all have to be on camera for that.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. But then if I got you on camera once, then I got you forever. Just kidding.
Captured.
Captured. Sweet. Thank you, Miss Irish. Next up is Anya. One person you like to sit down with and why?
Or Iana. You know, we could go with that if you like.
Like you
Her
just
actual name.
My
not
actual
Anya.
name?
Alright, buddy.
Did I call you Anya?
Yep.
You did.
Sorry. I got my silly names confused with your real names.
Uh-huh. Hi, I'm Iana. Or as some people call me, Anya, apparently. Who would I see? This is it. I don't know who I would have an evening with, so I'm gonna go for having some drinks and playing some games, some board games and stuff, because I like board games, with a person called Prankster.
Aww.
Because
Oh,
I
I really-
think it would be a really fun evening.
I really thought you were going to say SIBO.
His 10 years isn't up yet.
yeah.
Specifically
still
putting
getting
me
there.
up of SIBO as well, so that's really nice of you. Thank
That's
you.
kind of fucked up.
No, I'm sorry, Sibo. You
She's
can
moving
come
on,
too.
Siba. She's moving on.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
Come home, Papa.
now I feel bad. Sorry, Sibo.
It's
all right, it's okay.
amazing.
It's all right.
My favorite so far is the
Hey,
Come
Siba.
on, Papa.
SIBO, for me, she felt me better. She also chose Prankster over me.
Hey, I
Yeah.
can have an evening with you
Like all the
anytime.
time. Yeah, I mean, why would you?
Don't,
Oh, shush.
I love it. This is very. You know what? Bottle cap. Bottle cap, Aya. Here you go.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah. Very welcome. Okay.
Back.
Legit. Sibo, you are up.
Okay. I guess, hello, I'm Sabora. If I were to sit down and, enjoy a nice dinner or something, or just a chat with someone, it would be, let's see, John Murphy. Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh,
He
who's
is
John
the
Murphy?
current president of the Coca-Cola. As many of you know, I am the current manager of Prankster, and I think we have a nice discussion about some sponsorship.
I got a question. Would you use your Jack voice on him?
Definitely.
I would do whatever it took to get this man a sponsorship. I've been managing.
From Coke.
I did not expect that. That was amazing.
Okay, that's a bottle cap. That was a bottle cap. That was
That's
really
like
well
two
played,
before the
Sibo.
game even starts. Go
That
see
was-
What's a bottle cap?
Hero point.
Hero
Oh,
point.
Hero
hero
Oh, a
point.
hero point. Oh, cool. Okay.
Sorry.
That's your second
the
one
term
so
is-
far. Damn.
The term is interchangeable. I will have you all know, by the way, your bottle caps reset at the end of every session. So you always go back to 1. So you even if you have 2 or 3 for that session, use them or lose them, because
I
otherwise
get the feeling we're gonna need them because he's handing them out like candy.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like the end of Adult Room all over again.
To be fair, Sibo is going to be starting off this session with 3.
No, 2.
2.
3, because he
Two.
gave you one for
gave-
the
yeah.
hero villain thing.
Hero villain.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
for creating the
did.
villain thing.
I forgot.
So
Yeah,
you got
You
a
gave
bottle
me
cap
one
for
for
that,
that?
and then you got a bottle cap
I did.
for
I
the
forgot.
Coke sponsorship. So you're
Well,
starting
just-
off with 3.
I'm just going to throw everything at Sibo right off the bat. That's what I'm
Hey,
hearing.
you might actually survive this time.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Mom, this is why he laughed.
I can't believe.
Legend has it. With a comment like that, that's
Has
5 more
it?
years on that 10 years.
That was one of the sickest goddamn burns I've ever heard. That was amazing.
Oh, you got Prankster to drop the GD. Well played,
Where
man.
do you think
Well
Outlaw
played.
gets it from? I just keep it more hidden.
I love it. I love the fact that you guys are already each other's throats. It makes it so much easier for me. Awesome. All right, moving on. Willie, go ahead and introduce yourself. And if you could have an evening with one person in this world who's currently living, who would it be?
Hi, I'm Willie. I play Rixie Wix Fizzle Pop. If I could have a dinner with anyone in the world, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Or evening. Doesn't necessarily have to be dinner, but yeah.
I don't know, maybe some of my Bill Gates.
Ooh. Gonna meet up at the old Bill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If I might ask, how come?
I don't know, pick his brain, see how to get rich.
That's fair.
I really thought you were going to say, like, you're going to pull him into, like, I don't know, some high-stakes gambling and take all his money.
That'd be
Guilt trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Guilt
guilt
trip.
trip. I'm gonna be
Just
like,
tell him all the bad things.
Mr. Bill, I'm so broke. Help.
lay it on him. 100%.
Mr. Bill.
Get that money, Willie.
Mr. Bill. They call you Mr. Bill?
I do. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Vindo.
Hello, I'm Vindo. I don't know, man. I'm torn between like Keanu Reeves and
Good choice.
Jeff Bezos.
Hmm.
So Keanu Reeves would have an actual conversation with Jeff Bezos, basically just try to get his bank account. So,
As one does.
yeah, I'm like 60-40. And then you could be sponsored by Coke and Amazon.
There we go.
Yeah.
And they ship you Coke.
Get Prankster
Aren't you
his own
technically
Amazon
sponsored
channel.
by Amazon by being on Twitch to begin with?
That's kind of yeah, I never guess I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, but we'll get him on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
There we go. We'll get
Yeah.
them one way or the other. I like
Yeah.
I like this this thinking. This avenue of like how can we manipulate these people. Good times. All right. Last but not least, Outlaw.
Oh, we don't have
Hello.
to.
Oh.
Stairs. / me stairs.
Willie, what did do? What was that, Willie?
I didn't say anything.
That was
Oh, okay.
That was Sabora.
That was your papa. This is why
No,
he
I mean
left, because
before-
you don't even
okay.
know who he is.
Anyway, I'm Outlaw Deputy.
You're calling Willie Daddy now?
Oh.
And no one cares who I'm going to have a dinner with. Let's move on.
Go ahead. I would love to hear.
Every week when we get to my answer, every week,
I have not
Call me
interrupted you
Daddy.
once.
I would have, like, dinner or maybe some like low-key games with Brennan Lee Mulligan, because I think that would just be a really fun time. He's a funny guy, and you can nerd out about stupid like storylines that you have in your head. It'd be good.
That would be fun. Brennan Lee Mulligan's a solid one.
Yeah.
We'll play it. We're played. Ooh, that ended up perfect. And I don't know.
I can't believe she didn't say me.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Awesome. I love it. My name is Prankster, and I am your friendly neighborhood GM. And if I could meet with one person in this world for an evening with, funny enough, I've had all this time to think about it and actually haven't come up with an answer. I could cheat, but I don't think you guys would like it. And I think you'd boo me.
What would the cheating be?
I'd say Jesus, still alive.
Not cheating.
See?
That's,
I wasn't gonna prove, but
that's not cheating.
Yeah, it's.
You know, when you said that, my thought was, I don't think your wife would like that very much.
Me wanting. Oh, cheating. Oh, gotcha. No, I think I'd like to meet with. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to like meet with the president and have like a night with him, just to like see like just all the craziness behind the scenes, right? Because there'd be like all kinds of people moving in and like talking in his ear the entire time, and just I just think that would be interesting.
I changed my
What
answer.
did they just tell you?
I'm putting my answer on whoever is high up in the CIA, and I want to learn all the international secrets.
Cool.
Good luck, buddy.
I don't know if that's how that works.
All right.
Says you.
Yeah, like legend has it. That's not
I'm
people go
going-
missing for 10 years when they
It's
try.
not- I'm changing it from a dinner to a. I go to work with them for the day, so I get to go into Area 51.
Oh,
Bring your stranger to work day? Yeah, okay.
This is my stranger, and I'm bringing him into a top secret facility. I don't think it's an issue though, because it's a bring a stranger to work day.
It's all right.
okay.
We have neuralizers like MIB. He won't remember a damn thing.
It's okay. He signed an NDA.
Or at least I think he did. He drew a line. So.
I picture like somebody like a sniper outside of your room for the rest of your life, just in case he talks. All right.
His name is going to be Tommy, and you're going to wave at him every time you get up in the morning. Be like, hey, Tommy. I'm like, hey.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, hey!
So,
Don't say anything dumb, or I shoot you."
So
Did you get the pina coladas I sent
uh,
over?
I did not reveal. Well, actually, oh, sweet, beautiful, 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 beautiful.
I just realized Saboro is still Iggy on the stream.
Is
That's
he?
me.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I need to fix that. I told you guys, my brain has been like
Damn,
elsewhere. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I do need to change it from Iggy to Alf.
With us in spirit.
With us in spirit.
R.I.P.
He's just hanging on to that zombie dedication theory.
Telling you, I mean,
Okay.
it could
Well, I'll
happen.
I can augment that while we're while I move on. Well, eventually in a minute here. So let me go ahead and get us started. You guys took care of the spring-heeled jacks that have been terrorizing the small town of Lowlight. It's clear, just from the comm, and I imagine you guys stay there for maybe like another 48 hours just to make certain that things go by, like are fine. Maybe even spend a little bit of time more than that. It's entirely up to your crew at this point. You've fulfilled the initial objective of your mission, which is identifying the threat that had killed the family, the Cooper family, and taking care of the threat. And Lowlight celebrates you because of this. We left off on what was a feast in your honor, a festival, people celebrating just the fact that they are alive. Let me go ahead and move you guys over to the Lowlight map because I think that's more appropriate for our circumstances.
We're going to invent the game Jumping Jacks, and that's going to be a game that these kids are going to be playing now.
Oh, that's fun. So I left you. Oh, perfect, because of my organization. Beautiful. I left you with a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end of the last episode, which was the fact that after you had taken care of this and there was a festival in the middle of the night, you had received a raven. And you feel pretty confident that it is from Requiem's Wrath because the wax seal on the envelope is from Requiem's Wrath. I believe it was Outlaw's character was the one that opened it, correct?
Yeah.
Got you. And so, essentially, the letter reads, we received correspondence from Lowlight that the threat has been neutralized and that you have taken care of what needed to be taken care of. We applaud you for this, and of course, Lowlight does as well. They are thanking you, as are we. Take a few days to rest, to do what you need, to have some downtime as you get ready to proceed towards your next mission, which will be revealed to you in the next few days. So, with that said, we are going to enter what is called downtime in Pathfinder 2e. And so, you know what? I think that music was actually appropriate, just because it's downtime. So let's keep it easy. During downtime, you have the opportunity to do a couple of different things. If you are a crafter, you can craft things. If you'd like to try and take this time to earn some money, kind of like how Rixie was doing at the tavern by playing music or slinging drinks, or even working on the farms, those are all options that you would have to be able to do. This is the time to do it. So earning income, buying and selling items. If you're interested in retraining any part of your character, that's something that you can actually work on as well during this time. If you have something else that you would like to throw by me just to see, that is an option as well. So you could say, prankster, I'm interested in, just as an example, like buying some land and settling down, or like having this be like a home base. Really, the world is your oyster. Just because I've given you the options of earning an income and crafting a thing doesn't mean that you have to just utilize those. If you have something else that you think your character would like to do, or something you're interested in doing, go ahead and lay it on me and we'll see, and we'll go from there. So what we're going to do, again, just to make certain that we're kind of touching base with all of our characters, and sometimes you could do these downtime events together. So for instance, if you guys would like to, there's two of you that want to craft like one item, right? You want to work on it together. That is an option. Going exploring, hunting, those are options as well. What we're going to do is have everybody roll initiative. Not because there's a combat, but I would like for us to kind of go in order for downtime events, for who's doing what. I just think it would help to kind of keep us organized and on the same page so that we know who's doing what and when, and so that we're not skipping over anybody accidentally. Also helps me as a GM to just kind of keep things organized. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think that's everybody. I think we're missing one. There we go. I think that might be the last one. Or not. Marcus.
I gotta.
Alpha, Alana. Awesome. Now, we don't have to spend hours for downtime, because eventually you're going to be getting correspondence from Requiem's Wrath about what to do next. And those coordinates, like you would know at this point, Requiem's Wrath's MO, which is they're going to send you on another mission, probably similar to what is going on here. Now, I will tell you also, during downtime, I have a few like events planned, and if you want to participate in them, great. If you don't, no big deal. You don't have to do it just because I'm saying it. The only person who I don't see on the sheet yet is... Oh, shoot. I accidentally erased everybody's initiatives. I'm so sorry about that.
How dare you?
Last roll again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me again if you would. I'd be.
But I got 24.
I rolled exactly the same.
Again. This isn't combat, so it's not super. For whatever reason, it's not adding Willie. I don't know why.
Because he's doing a perception check, not initiative.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're the same, but slightly different. If you look underneath perception, there you go, buddy. You got it.
Bam.
Awesome. Cool. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll start with Alf. Alf, a bit of downtime. Now, you haven't, they pretty much invited you to kind of like be part of this group, and I guess it's up to Alf to find the motivation to stick with them.
Okay. So Alf would, he doesn't think that this is over. So I think that during his downtime, Alf would probably still be doing a bit of investigation and prep in case there's another battle.
Sure.
He would probably look for a crafter that could apply this weapon potency to his longbow. And then he would probably investigate the Cooper home a little bit, as well as where the Jacks were. Maybe even snoop around the town hall a bit. Just kind of listening in for anything that might be a clue as to if they had a master or someone in charge of them, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you're investigating, is what I'm hearing.
Investigating, and yeah, he would be preparing as well. He'd look for a crafter and stuff like that.
Sweet. All right. Hey, Jester, how are you doing, buddy? Jester says the EU crew and that outlaw is super stinky. So, sorry, outlaw.
Wow.
That's what I've been smelling.
Also, did
Wow.
we, I don't remember if we ended up splitting the gold or if we were just leaving it all in the party thing.
You did
Half
not
split
the
it.
gold.
It is 17 per person. Just everybody else had taken off, so I wasn't able to tell you all that. But that will leave.
Some of us had to go
some
to
of
bed.
them
It was
out.
like 1 a.m.
I know.
I'd like to try and do something really quick because I think I have the opportunity to distribute coins from the loot sheet.
Ooh.
And so that might make it easy on y'all to not have to like constantly do the map all the time. So let me try, see if that works. Knox, yep, all right. Allow coin type conversion and distribute coins. Distributed. 2
I feel
platinum
like I only
pieces.
got-
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Gold pieces, 3 silver pieces, and 5 silver pieces each to everybody. All right, did y'all get it?
I'm red.
Yeah.
Sweet. And all you have left is 5 copper pieces in the party.
Well, I was gonna keep some in the
I'm
party.
Nope.
I'm sorry,
Too late.
especially after I suggested that to you.
Too
but
late.
My apologies.
Too late.
You know what we could do?
Nope.
Never
How
mind.
much is 1 platinum? Is that 10 gold?
10 gold.
Yes, 1 gold. 1
100
platinum
gold.
equals 10 gold. Don't listen to Willie.
Wow.
You worth 2 copper. You should give them to me.
Okay. Cool. So that is where we are. How would you... so, Alf, you are investigating, trying to look things over. What skill would you like to do for that?
So he'd pick the lock to get into the Cooper home because I imagine it would not be unlocked. So he'd
Sure.
just be kind of like being stealthy, looking for evidence, something that might prove that there's more going on than what is,
Sure.
because he was not there for the initial investigations.
No, that makes sense. Go ahead and roll me roll me a stealth check. Well, actually, roll me a thievery check first, because you are breaking into the Cooper home. I'm assuming you're doing this in the evening, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 11? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, this is a low-level home. This is a low-level area, so you know, you go at night, which kind of helps aid things. And sorry, I just saw Jester redeem some points, and it made me laugh. You make your way into the Cooper home, and you see that they really haven't tried to clean it up or anything. There is blood, you know, from the fight. You could see that multiple items in the home have been destroyed. Probably from the resulting battle. I mean, you knew your friends and you knew that they were warriors. And so it makes perfect sense that, you know, there was some splash damage, for lack of a better way of putting it, from the combat.
Cooper's hammer.
As you look around the home, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. I imagine you see some trinkets from your friends, maybe things that were special to them. And I imagine, you know, you go into the rooms. There's maybe like a bed. Go into the kids' room, and there's 2 kids' beds. All of it seems like really empty in the middle of this. While Alf might not believe that there is, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Now.
Yeah.
Need to remind you, you got 3 hero points.
Oh, I do. I'm gonna re-roll that. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That doesn't help. It doesn't help.
It's better than.
Sorry, you still have 2 more. You're good. You can.
You tried.
You know, get it to win it.
Oh my gosh, Willie, that's terrible. All right. You, let's see here. You're looking around the home, and you really don't see anything out of the ordinary. You do see something on the side of, like kind of like where Beth's nightstand would be in her room. And it is a small paper. And it looks like it is in Mr. Cooper's handwriting. And it just says, all this rhyming around low light has got me on edge. Something doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. The fact that kids are rhyming, that the fact that people's things are going missing, my hackles are on end. And I don't think that this is something that we can just go along with. And that really, it's signed. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be signed by Mr. Cooper, but that strikes you to be true of who he is and who he was, which is he didn't really go along to get along. If he kind of lived by what he thought was right and wrong. And if it wasn't right, he wasn't going to do it. And if it was wrong, he could be pretty stubborn and dig his heels in. Given the fact, that the Jacks had recruited kids, it's very possible that maybe even his kids started coming home and doing their rhymes, or maybe at one point that they were recruited by the Jacks. And Mr. Cooper just put put his foot down. Like, this is not going to happen. And so what all of this kind of looks like to you is an act of reprisal from the Spring Heel Jacks for not going along with what they were doing. Okay. And while the Coopers were fighters for a long time, being attacked in the middle of the night, even some of that, rust that develops over not using, a warrior's skills for some time develops. And so it's unfortunate, but it's plausible to you that while they fought back, they probably They probably were essentially assassinated.
All right. He's Alf's gonna kind of look it over once more, and he's just gonna be like, "Damn it, Cooper, you could have sent for me." He's gonna. Would he find like a family photo somewhere, like a small one that he could take?
Yeah. So I think
Sentimental value.
Yeah. So I think. So they wouldn't really have photos back then, but they would maybe like have a painting.
A painting, a family painting.
They kind of have like maybe like a family painting. Maybe they got enough money from their adventuring, and so it's a shot of a much younger Mr. Cooper and Miss Cooper, maybe against the sunset in the background with some trees, smiling as you remember them, and the painting isn't of two kids that are just like stoically standing there, but they're almost caught in action of just like making faces and being kind of silly, which also rings true to you as well.
All right, this is gonna sound really fucked up, but of course, my character doesn't understand the meaning of this, so he's gonna pull out his little and cut the painting out of the frame.
Sure.
And fold it up.
Sure. Absolutely. Go ahead and add that to your inventory. Cooper family painting.
Cooper family painting. Stabbing the photo.
Sure. I like that look though in the midst of all of it. Now you said you also wanted to do some crafting. So what does that look like as well? Well, actually, I tell you, why don't we come back to you? Give you some time to think about that. Fair enough? Because we're not really in a hurry.
Well, it's not me that's crafting, so it would be looking for a craft. Because I think I have to have an expert crafter for applying the runes. I'm not really sure.
You need somebody who can actually do the training from somebody has to have the feat to do magic crafting. Window, is that something you got, or am I crazy?
I don't think you have
You're
enough
crazy,
crafting
but
at the
his
time.
has it.
Oh,
No, I don't
is
have
it?
magic crafting.
Oh, you don't have the magic
There's
thing?
It
No, I
says
just have, like, expert crafting.
it just says you have. It says craft requirements. You are an expert in crafting on the rune, but I don't know if that's to make the rune or if that's to apply it. I'm not really sure.
That's a good
we
question.
have the rune.
So how it works is that they're essentially transferring the magic and the inscription from the rune stone over to the whatever, whether it be a weapon or a piece of armor or what have you. And so they just need time to be able to copy that. So as long as if you don't need a magical, if it's specifically magic crafting might be so that you can get the feat to be able to create things whole cloth. That might be what magic crafting is. We can look in the compendium browser, but we'll come back to that. Fair enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. Cool. All right, let's move on to Rixie. What do we see Rixie doing in the middle of all this?
Well, we played a little bit of music at the tavern, sang some songs, but we're also wanting to upgrade our weapon or armor.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Weapon being my lute or guitar, whatever I feel like.
All right. And so you have an actual physical thing that you play, correct? Because I know that you have the cantrip that allows you to just create an instrument whole cloth, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So you were looking to upgrade your instrument or upgrade your armor.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. All right. So first we would need to find out whether or not there would be somebody in low light who'd be capable of doing that. It is a basic town, as I've kind of told you before. One option you guys would have, I should mention.
Go to dumb light.
Well, I guess that would be an option. If you guys go to your journal tabs really quick, under maps and symbols, I went ahead and added a map of the Inner Sea region and a Kingdom of Andoran. So you guys would know that if you go onto the Kingdom of Andoran, the Shining Kingdoms map, you would see that there are two larger towns. You could probably get to Carpendon in a day, or Oregont in a day. Almus, which is the capital of Andoran, would probably take you maybe about a week to get there. But if you were to go to those things, those would have a better chance of having somebody who could do the crafting that you need to get done. But
I want to go to Almus.
You want to go to Almus. All right, first let me go ahead and do this. See if there's somebody. I rolled a natural 2. There's nobody at low light that would be able to help you increase your instrument or increase the effectiveness or armor or weapons.
That's fine. We're already going to Almus. Even if there was someone here, we weren't using them.
Sure. All right, so that sounds like that would be a party decision that you would all have to make for me. So why don't we pause in the initiative order really quick and have that as a discussion? Let's say. Well, actually, I tell you what. Let's put a pin in the crafting thing for just a second and a pin in that question. We're gonna give everybody like a one night in low light before you decide to move on. Make sense? That way everybody gets the amount of time that Sibo did. That would be fair. Plus it makes sense. Even if you are deciding to move on to Almus, you guys would need time to prepare for the journey, gather rations, supplies, that type of a thing. So just so I'm clear, Rixie, do you want to, for this night that you're in Almus, or for this day that you're in low light, you've done some looking, found out that nobody can do the crafting. Eventually, at the end of this encounter, I'm gonna, when we go to like a new turn round, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to have that discussion with everybody. But what would you like to roll on low light while you're here right now?
I'm just gonna go to the tavern, play music.
Okay.
Make some money.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you're gonna go to the tavern and make some money. So let's go ahead and do that then. Go ahead and roll me a performance check to see how effective you are at getting some money. And I'm going to double check on those downtime rules for us just to make certain that we're okay. Skill, directing, exploration, weak, death and dying, turns. Awesome.
I don't know why that changed your initiative to what you rolled. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Did he accidentally roll? Oh, because I don't know.
No.
I click performance.
Yeah.
Is it gonna do it again if I roll it again?
Downtime events. There we go.
I'd like to use my hero point and then use the 20. Thank you.
That doesn't work like that, buddy.
Come on!
All right, earned income, general. A fussy client demands... Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, cool. Oh, this is fun. I see what this is now. All right, let's go ahead and here's what I'm going to say. Just as a general rule of thumb, whenever you decide to do this, Willie, I'm going to say that that is the amount of like copper that you're able to earn from a day's wage, which I think is fair. So that would be 1 silver and 5 copper. The result of your roll will directly equal to the amount of money that you make. From now on, that will be the rule. Make sense?
Okay.
And that'll go for everybody.
I also want to sell my rapier, my sling, and my dagger.
Okay, your rapier, your sling, and your dagger. Let's go ahead and take a look at your character sheet really quick, and I can see exactly how much that's all worth. All right, so your rapier is worth 2 gold, so that would be 1 gold. Your sling is worth 0. It's not worth anything. And your dagger is worth 2 silver. So you would get 1 gold and 1 silver for selling your rapier and your dagger. Is that something you still want to do?
What is this, GameStop?
Yes. Is that what you'd like?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so you're not going to sell anything.
Maybe when I get to Almas, we'll see.
Okay. All right. So
Maybe they'll
waiting
give me
on-
better deals.
Yeah. What the heck happened to your initiative? All right. Nox, you are up.
I'm gonna go down to the river and just sit in the water. Clean all the blood and shit off.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Or chill in the river.
Okay, now you're gonna make the water all tainted and the farms are
Oh,
gonna
it's
get
great.
fucking.
Ew.
Day at the beach.
You're gonna kill all the people because all the farm food is gonna be broken.
All right.
Doesn't care
I
about
like
that.
this. I'm trying to think of like some way we could do like a mechanical benefit from this because I think it's fun. So how about we do this during your downtime? While you're there, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna give you a describe how this is helpful for Nox. I mean, obviously you're cleaning yourself up. Is there anything he's getting out of it? Anything that
Yeah, just a little relaxation time. You know, back in his past, he never got to do that. It was like straight into a cage. So getting to actually like relax his muscles and just chill in some flowing water, it's nice.
Awesome. All right, go ahead and roll me a will save. 10. All right, legit. So, I'm gonna say, and throughout your next combat, you'll get a +1 to your will saves.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
I like that.
Awesome.
Cool. Okay. Let's go next person up. We have got Aliata.
She's just gonna spend some time around the town, kind of getting to know people, helping out where she can. You know, she was kind of a pillar of her small community back in the day, and she kind of misses people and being useful. So she's just gonna help out, you know, maybe do some odd jobs for people, and just lend her expertise where it might be needed.
Okay. So this sounds like you're kind of trying to earn income.
Not really. She's doing it because she likes to be needed.
Okay.
I mean, if they happen to, you know, feed her and you know, stuff.
They tip
But
her
she's-
100 gold. Just
I mean,
She's
Just
a
a
nice
small-
person.
not going to necessarily turn it down, but she's not looking to get paid for. She just wants to help, you know, make herself keep busy and make herself useful.
All right. I like that. Why don't you roll me a society check? I think that kind of fits in with what you're trying to do. You're navigating the wheels, trying to find different places where you can help and the like, and we'll go from there. Just close. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that they already had a wonderful impression of your group, but Aleta, you are talking to people, helping out what seems to be out of the goodness of your heart after helping to eliminate the spring-heeled jacks, and so the town is even more helpful to you. Should you find something that you would like to purchase, the next item that you buy from Lowlight, if you buy an item from Lowlight, will be 20% off. Fair enough?
Okay.
I like that. I feel like that's fitting. All right, Ruckus.
Probably gonna go down and try to earn income by setting up a healer's tent.
All right.
You don't heal.
I'm gonna sit outside and be like, "Hey, that's in here," and I won't. I thought about it. Legend has it, this cleric does not heal goblins.
It's true. This is goblins.
Hilarious.
At least for 10 sessions. That's the legend.
Okay. Oh, Jester redeemed 2 dances while crying. This, Alright, I have to debase myself and then we'll get back to it. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Don't cry, prankster. You'll get that sponsorship one day.
Yeah. I'll just have to let my recent player kill have to sate me until then. Alright. It is... I gotta fix this really quick.
I would also like to know how much the Cooper house is since it's vacant.
Ooh. That is an interesting question. It's an interesting question I really like. Give me a second. I'm just fixing something on stream really quick.
Would you say that counted as 1 or 2 towards the "that's a good question" or variance? Because you did say it twice.
I'd say it's 1. Because
Okay.
it is... Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the healer thing first. What are you rolling to be... Are you earning an income? Is
Yes.
that part of it? Alright, so go ahead and roll me medicine. Because that probably is the most prevalent for this. And we'll go from there.
This is not treat wounds. This is just straight medicine, right?
Correct. Straight medicine. And same rules to go with Willie. We'll say that, you essentially... Some of the reagents that you've been able to collect and the like are what you're utilizing, and so you're pretty much... This is just for the labor. Holy shoot. Alright, you get 2 silver and 9 copper. Legit. Alright, as for the Cooper home, looking at purchasing it, you would go to the town hall and they would tell you first we have to check into the papers and we will go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a society check to see how quickly they're able to get that done. They come back to you and they essentially tell you, yes, we need to double check the will of the Cooper family, at which point we will go from there. But if the house does go on sale, it is something that you could purchase. Let's see if we have anything that would help us in the core rulebook with that type of thing. Fair enough?
Did he just pull a massive book out of his ass? That's what it looked like from the
He's like every video game character.
That's what it looked like.
It's in his backpack.
Looked like you pulled it out from under.
I'm assuming it was on the undershelf.
That makes sense.
From Acme Space.
It was the undershelf.
I knew it!
Okay, so let's see here. Lodging. I think I kind of like that as a good litmus. I might use that for the future, actually. Yeah. Okay. First thing that they would tell you is if the home does go on sale, it would be 4 silver per week. If you'd like to just purchase the home, right out, it would be 45 gold pieces, but then it would be yours.
I don't have 45 gold pieces. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I keep thinking like platinum is 100 gold coins, not 10 gold coins.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Okay.
No worries. All right. You're the last person. There's a bunch of things apparently I have to resolve with you according to the stream.
Oh. Great. Should I just start rolling a new character sheet?
No. I think you roll. I think at one point you do trip over a rock. Oh, I got it. You trip over a rock, you roll down the hill, you hit a tree right next to Vindo's tent, who just said he was putting up a healer's tent for the day. He sees that you hurt yourself in multiple ways, and you are one of his patients.
And I'll just cross my arms and glare at him and be like, you gonna help this time?
I have the right to deny service. So I'm gonna let Willie go ahead and take care of this one.
Oh, wow.
Be like, Nurse Rixie, patient.
You guys see this man? He hates goblins. This man hates goblins.
I'm coming.
Like legend has it that main healers don't heal goblins for like the first 10 sessions.
Worry, I will heal
Rixie
you.
Wick, I need you.
I shall cure you.
Gonna look at like like people that are coming by and be like, yeah, this is how you build party bonds that last.
Wow, awesome. All right, so the time goes by. All of you kind of.
Wait, do I not actually get to have a thing?
Oh shoot, that's right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What?
That was your whole thing. You don't get to
sounded
make
like it sounded like it came.
Against...
It sounded like it came to an end, Outlaw. So I was just like, my brain moved on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't really want to.
So how does like retraining work?
Retraining. Okay, what is it that you'd like to retrain?
Well, if possible, I would like to get better at diplomacy. Is that a thing that could be doable?
Yes. Okay, give me a second here. GM screen.
Obviously, at the cost of some other training that I have.
I just want to see her like spending all of her time with the one racist herbalist, and then until she finally admits she's good. That's how you do it.
She kind of did it in the last session. I've worked on her. There's other people.
All right. So do you already have diplomacy, correct?
Yeah.
So you're looking at making it expert?
If I can. That's why I was kind of like wondering how it all works and.
Got you. All right. So essentially, how retraining a skill would work would be that you are letting training on another skill slide.
Mm-hmm.
And so the question that you have to ask yourself is, what skill training are you willing to sacrifice so that you can get training and extra training in diplomacy? So
I've thought this through. Okay. Following the absolute just Vindo's audacity. I can't believe Rue would not heal a poor little goblin twice. Rue has refused to, and so she just cares less and less about magic items every day. She doesn't understand Arcana as much as she used to because she's not as interested in it anymore. Because some magic users suck. Elata's really nice. Rue is not as nice. So she's gonna sort of care less about that and spend some time around these people that. Frankly, the town were pretty racist towards goblins, and they're turning around on her. But through maybe picking up some shifts, helping out the guy at the tavern, because clearly he can't hold his alcohol, we're gonna help him build that tolerance up, and just having good relations with people. Hopefully, we'll get a little better at having a good public image.
Okay, I like that.
Rue is so happy he can help you out.
I just
See,
imagine her.
Rue's gonna get stabbed if he keeps taking credit.
I imagine her up on a soapbox handing out like anti-racism pamphlets to people as they pass by to level up her diplomacy.
Every pamphlet comes with a free drink.
Okay, so there's no role necessary for this. Essentially, you tell me that you're doing it, and you can do it over the span of a week. So That's and we got it exactly right. You swap out one of your trainings for another. So we'll say that you begin the process here in low light, and you're going to continue on over the span of the next week. Make sense?
Okay.
Cool. All right. Night comes, and we know what Alpha is kind of doing in the middle of the night. So we'll say it's actually the next day. And as everybody wakes up, there apparently is a kind of a, not necessarily I guess maybe a festival kind of going on in the town of Lowlight. And you see people, standing up, and they're like, yeah! And they're like super excited. And essentially they're like, Mr. Slam, Mr. Slam, Mr. Slam. And they're all excited about it. And they're like, it's the Slam tournament. And it's this like silly festival that they've had apparently for a really long time. And so you see this guy come out, and he looks, he's a human, but he looks kind of funky. So let me go ahead and give you a picture of what he looks like. If you go to your Monsters Journal, that is where you'll be able to see Mr. Slam. Can you see him right now?
Oh my God.
Okay, so there is a updated Mr. Slam is the one that you're wanting to look at. So let me go ahead.
No, I want the original.
Oh, I like the
I
original.
don't know. I
yeah.
like the original.
Hold on, I'll tell. I put the original in there because I'm going to tell a story about it in a little bit. Well, actually, you know what? I'll tell.
150 HP, so we can do that. We can do
No,
that.
I'll
10 armored, freeze 10%.
He's got a snowball.
Snowball and slam hammer. Okay.
There we
we
go.
know his skill.
Awesome.
Oh.
All right. So I brought Mr. Slam into it. So when I was beginning this campaign, I was thinking of a small town kind of for us to get started off with. And it occurred to me when I was a kid, like 4th, 5th grade, middle school, my buddy Alex Morris and I would used to play games. And this is before I knew about Dungeons and Dragons, that it even existed. And I think before he did as well, for all I think. In any case, he created his own like pen and paper role-playing game. And we would just like be in his room, and we'd have like all these monsters and stuff. And so he created this guy named Mr. Slam, and it was all based in the village of Lowlight. And so I told him, I said, I really want to use Lowlight as a town. I think that would just be fun to do. And he told me, he's like, you can use it, Prankster or Chris, but you have to promise me that Mr. Slam is in it somehow.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so that Mr. Slam that you have there. So I think I jogged his memory because we're friends on Facebook. And what happened was, let's see here. Just looking for something fun, not awful. There we go. So anyway, we're friends on Facebook, and we had this conversation. Like, did it twice. That's terrible. So anyway, we're friends on Facebook, and I think I jogged his brain because about a week later, he said, this is how my drawing has proceeded. It was just like a post. It wasn't just like to me, but he's like, this is a post. Like, let's see how my drawing has gotten better over the years. And he does a lot of artist stuff now. And so he says, this is from 6th grade, the Mr. Slam that you guys have seen. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and show it again for our people on stream. That's the Mr. Slam he drew back in 5th and 6th grade. And this is the Mr. Slam that he updated with recently. So I was like, deal. I'll use low light, and I will include Mr. Slam somehow.
So is he actually like the blacksmith?
Mr. Slam is he's not necessarily like, he doesn't appear to be anything other than like a town hero. He's large, he's got a giant hammer, and apparently he's known for like the Slam tournament. Other than that, like, he's actually do a society check to try and figure out some more information about him. Or
Can
diplomacy.
I try?
This guy when my friends were getting murdered.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and roll me. Some die, yo. If you want to know more information about him, you got to roll me something. Tell me what you're rolling and what. All right, Society, Rucus, Aleta. That makes a lot of sense because you've been helping people out. So yeah, the whole previous day, Aleta, you found out that the Slam tournament was going, and everybody was super excited for you to meet Mr. Slam. You know, the current legendary Slam champion, and you get the impression that he's like this larger than life personality. The next day, as you wake up and you're all kind of seeing like people get excited for like the Slam games and all of that, you see him and he's like a large, portly dude, carries a giant hammer, kind of has a smug look on his face, like he thinks he knows that he's all that. And the town is cheering on his name. Like they don't care if he's a douche. They're just excited about Mr. Slam. And so, all of you have actually been given an invitation to not only attend the Slam games, but to take part in it for today, if you're so interested. And there's apparently 2 events that are that people keep telling you about.
Is there a flyer outlining these events?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Give me a second. That's what I was looking for. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hold on. Just getting something really quick. I originally only had planned one game, but then I got a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Inspiration for a second one. Okay. So yes, you let me create a new journal entry. I'm gonna call it the Slam Games. Okay, we're gonna add
Mr. Slam.
I know. Yeah, it's funny because I was actually getting ready to like transition us to an entirely different place, and then I was like, I have not fulfilled my oath. I cannot move on without fulfilling my oath.
Hey, I'm all for having a session where it's a bit sillier.
Cool. Let's say most of our sessions are serious.
I was going to say we had that the other day while they were fighting Jack. We were just having a fun day in the tavern.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
It was great for us.
Yeah.
Made coin, made drinks. It was a good day.
Okay, so the first one that they describe to you in this flyer is there is a large field where there is apparently a bunch of holes in the middle of this field.
Oh my god.
And they're connected by tunnels.
Whack-a-mole.
And they've got kids dressed up in almost like a sheep, like they got like these fake sheep heads that they wear. And when they pop out of the hole, the goal is to get as many as you possibly can before time runs out.
We're abusing children. I'm in.
They are inflatable. They are inflatable hammers. They're inflatable hammers. So that's one game, and then the other game is what appears to be like it's a pad, and then there's like a long piece of like long board that extends vertically with a bell kind of at the top. And so the picture that they show you is this.
I'm pretty sure whatever hammer we're going to use is going to be bigger and heavier than is.
Probably.
Not for the whack-a-mole, but for the bell ringing thing.
Absolutely. So you get those two ideas for what the Mr. Slam games are supposed to be, and there is a rumored prize of 10 platinum pieces to the winner.
What?
Rue's gonna go pray real quick
Oh,
and redo his
Let's get
spells.
Rue that house.
Yeah, there is a. This will go to one person, whoever gets it, and I've got an idea for how these games are supposed to go. So, and Mr. Slam is going to be a competitor as well.
No.
So, but all of you will get the opportunity to try and win these things.
Take him down.
Okay.
Rue's just gonna invest everything into Nox. that's the strat here.
That's a strat. All right. Now, the rules for the Slam games, you have been told, are pretty. I couldn't tell if the music was going twice again, so I got confused, and my brain just jolted to a stop. All right. I think they are.
I only hear one.
I only
You do?
hear one.
Is it because you
Yeah,
put the
same.
music for stream and you? Because you did that last time.
You know what? You're right. I probably need to mute
Yeah.
this. Nice catch. Yep, that was
You're
it. I
welcome.
immediately heard it get better. Awesome.
Yeah, I remember you doing that last time.
Thank you for the reminder, Outlaw. I appreciate you. Okay,
No, don't worry.
that's better. All right. So, first off, who is participating in the Slam games? Because if you are, I'm going to need you all to roll me an initiative check. The rules for the Slam games are you just need to be able to find a way to bop the kids who are popping out of the holes. You don't necessarily need to use strength for that one. For the high striker, that will require strength, but they're simple farming folks, so you don't get the impression that they're like, oh, this is how magic can augment strength and stuff like that. So pretty much it's whatever capability you have to be able to help you in this, you can try and use. And if you can make a case for using something other than like a strength check on the high striker, I am open to it. However, if it's ridiculous, I'm going to say no. But I am open to the creativity of it all. All right. So right now I've got Alf, Nox, Rukus, and Iz, Aleta, and Rixie. Are you guys going to want to participate in the Slam games or no?
No, Later's gonna cheer people on. Like, she's gonna get into the spirit of it, but she won't be competing.
Fair enough. That tracks. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this is awesome.
I want to play both.
You can absolutely play both games. Absolutely. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, why not? Let's have some fun.
Sure. Okay, give me just 1 second here to... Beautiful. I think that'll work out well. Or that. Both of those would.
I
But
do
this
want
one
to say
works
though,
better.
like you said that Mr. Slam is a human. He's a weird looking human.
He is a weird-looking human.
Marshmallow Man.
He does look odd. Like, you look at him and you're like, that boy ain't right. Something's up
Where'd
there.
the nose go? Where'd the nose go? Who's got your nose, buddy? Who didn't give it back?
Oh, Shazbots, I did that wrong. I'll just close that before I save. Awesome. Boom. All right, upload from my computer. Gotta find me my Mr. Slam. I don't remember where I put him. Oh, I remember. I put him on my desktop. Boom, shakalaka. Bam. Get rid of that one. Go over here. Upload. Oh, wait, nope. Boom, shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, that's kind of why I described him as portly. I was like, I feel like this is probably fair. All right, I'm going to move us over to a new map. All right, Mr. Slam. And Mr. I tell you what, I am so glad that I learned how to use Foundry, especially the streaming function, so that way I can just do things secretly without you guys knowing. All right, we got we got Rixie, we got Rukus, we got Irish, we got Sibo, and we've got Aletep. So you guys should all be on the map and you should be able to see correctly, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Fun.
Slam's fucking huge.
I know.
Yeah,
he is large. He is a large dude. He is like 7'3". He's very large on the human side of things. He towers over most people. He's a big dude, and he carries like, I described him carrying a hammer, and I imagine it's like a golden hammer. It's kind of like, it's more like ornamental than anything to be like the champion from last year. That type of a thing. So here's what we're going to do. First off, since you guys are already...
giant kid in the hole?
I'm
looking and I'm seeing them.
All right, Sibo.
Slash me looks over the hole.
All right, Sibo.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
All right, cool. All right, so now go ahead and roll your guys' initiatives for this particular map. I already rolled Mr. Slam, and I'm going to go ahead and put on some fun combat music for us. Sound like a plan?
Combat? Wow.
Just
If you
'cause
see my
it's more
DM, by the way.
up tempo. Say
I
what?
will let my dog out. I'll be right back.
I said, did you see my DM?
I did not see your DM. Let me go ahead and take a look at it real quick here. Oh, my wife messaged me too. Yes, there is food and drink being sold at said festival. Okay. Oh, okay. I like what you're trying to do. He's absolutely a drinking lad. And I imagine Mr. Slam comes over to the concessions booth, like right before it's turn, and he's like, "Oh, need something to help me swing."
I hate him.
That's exactly how he sounds.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and licks his lips.
Yeah.
Licks his teeth.
It's like Jabba.
He does this too.
Get into my belly. I want my
Given that, I'm definitely going to do what I said I was going to do.
All right, so you're going to have to roll me a thievery check if you're trying to sneak something in. Or if...
Thievery? I'm mixing drinks.
Okay, oh, that's right. I'll allow lore alcohol or craft.
Oh, you're going to regret that.
Ooh, that's a very good roll. Okay, we do have to roll against Mr. Slam's.
No, that's true.
Plus 12? Damn!
Mr. Slam looks like he's surveying his kingdom, like looking at the holes, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this year." And then he like turns around, like you've already completed the drink, and he slams it, and he just drinks it down. I'm gonna make him make a fortitude save against your alchemist DC.
Is that how that works? That's cool.
Yeah. So that's essentially what it will. That's what we'll go ahead and utilize.
Nice.
So
what is my alchemist DC?
Your alchemist DC, so your class DC, so that'd be a 19. It's on the left column of your. Yeah, you see it there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have him make a fortitude save. I like to roll things public so you guys know I'm not bullcrapping you, because I think it's more fun that way.
I like it.
28. So
Damn,
he drinks
that's a big modifier.
He downs it. That's a success. I'm just gonna. He's like, oh, he's a little buzzed. So I'm gonna give him a minus. Actually, this is an alcoholic drink, right?
Yeah.
I have to give him a buff to his strength checks.
You're welcome. I mean, he was going to drink anyway. Let's be honest. You already said he was drinking.
That's not going to be much. Okay, cool.
Mr. Slam.
He's got a plus 14. Holy shit.
All right.
Well, it's gotta be
First,
I
more.
mean, he is a local
fortitude
hero.
save. He is a local hero. Give it to him, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is amazing. This actually fits his character really well. I just grabbed I grabbed a template for something else, and this is beautiful. This character sheet that I picked up has Glutton's Rush as a special ability, which sounds very fitting for Mr. Slam. And so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to have him roll essentially, and this will be everybody's going to get 3 checks, however you'd like to roll them.
I
Who's
do want to
taking
just.
part, by the way.
I was
Say
going
what?
to say, I do want to just say there's no actual check to stop the thing that I did from happening. It's only if they're like examining the thing itself.
Oh, got you. So what is
Yeah,
a
who's
massive? Go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, who's actually taking part?
I think the only people who are taking a back seat are Rixie and Aleta. I think everybody else is going to give it a try.
I'm just here for the fun.
I want to do something, but can I do something
Sure.
privately?
What would you like to do? Like, so that not even the other players know?
I'll DM you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Check
DM.
the DMs.
That's fair. Anybody can do this, by the way. If you want to message me stuff to mess with the other players or augment, or like if you're not like Rixie, if you want to have some type of effect, even though you're not participating, you're more than welcome to do that.
Sure, I'll inspire courage.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. We're also inspired. But can I DM you what that thing said then?
sure.
inspired.
Okay, Aleta. That sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and look at your character sheet to double check what that does.
Yeah. There's one other thing as well. I don't know. I'm going to just query that one.
Sure.
I'm just trying to mess with him. Is
That's
not here to
super
win. She's just a little
fun.
troublemaker.
Absolutely. Do you say that
you
to
could,
him?
You could probably fit in one of these.
No, that's
holes pretty easily,
in
is.
the thing.
That's in what thing? In the mint?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like that. So like it
I can screenshot what it like the description for the thing if you want to know like.
Yes, yes, please, that would be helping. Yeah, I think that's something that you could probably do later. Regarding your second question, I need to take a look at it a little more there. Yeah, no, that would be very fitting for this.
Can you post
But you
the
have to role play it
inspired
out.
thing so I can put it on? 'Cause I can't
If
find
you
it.
right click your icon, it's the bottom right music note.
So that second one's kind of one. In fact, I'll put that in chat because everybody can kind of see that one. Because she's sort of cheering people on and everything. I just think that'll fit quite well.
Sounds good. All right, so a bunch of shenanigans are happening behind the scenes. Is the concession booths, Rucus, Nox, Alf. Nox, you feel something on you. It doesn't feel bad. It feels kind of good. All of you feel kind of buffed by the courage. And Mr. Slam is kind of getting ready to go. He drinks his drink. He lets go of it. And he goes,
What is this? I smell great!
How dare you! How dare you! And so I'm going to give him, I'm actually going to...
Mr. Slam's having a crisis.
He's having a bit of a crisis. Mr. Sam's
But he
having
smells
a bit of a crisis.
great.
Yeah, minty, some may say.
All right, so you guys can choose to give me 3 checks of your choice. They can be an attack, they can be a skill, they can be an ability modifier roll, whatever the heck you want it to be when it's your turn. Mr. Slam is going to go first, and he is going to roll, he's going to start off with an athletics check as he runs from area to area. How this is going to work is a person's score is going to be relative to like the total amount that they roll, because that'll just be the easiest way for me to do it. Make sense? And so I'll keep a running tally on the side so that we can see what's going on. All right, so he runs to the first hole, and he doesn't do so hot. 7, like you can see that
12.
maybe he like
Yeah, it doesn't do so hot.
he kind of slips up a little bit, but he's still, I mean, he's still Mr. Slam. He's the god dang guy. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. Text, score. We'll do that. All right, you guys see that in the top right corner that I just put down?
Yep.
All right, so we'll go with Mr. Oh no, I didn't want both. I just wanted the heck. Oh, I see what I got here. I got to choose it. All right. Score. Go ahead and put it there so you can all see what's going on. And then I'll go ahead and try and do a new one here. Draw, click and drag. That's it. Oh, it modified both of them. Lame. Okay. You know what? I'll just keep track of it on pen and paper by myself. I was gonna put it up there for you all to see because I thought that. Oh, you know what? We'll just go ahead and add the sum total as they roll them. Sorry, I'm overthinking this. He rushes to the first one, and with this like giant inflatable hammer, he's going to go ahead and attempt to hit these children. So his second roll is going to be... Oh my god, I'm rolling terrible.
Haven't the children been through enough?
Haven't they? And yet Mr. Slam doesn't think he is.
I'm rolling terrible. Me.
I rolled a 4 and a 5. It's not very good rolls.
Yeah, to
All
get
right.
a 17 and an 18.
Yeah, on Mr. Slam.
All right, he is a town hero. You will not besmirch Mr. Slam's name.
We're town heroes too.
And then I think
move over.
I think then he's gonna attempt to like intimidate the children. So like as he's like running around, he's like, "Brrr!" And it's like just to get them to startle long enough so that they don't go popping down back into their holes. So he's running around, hitting them with this inflatable hammer, and then scaring them, and it's pretty successful. 38, 48. That means his total score is going to be a 55. Correct my math if it's wrong.
To be clear with the rules, is it all 3 checks have to be 3 different checks?
They have to be
correct?
3 different checks for how you are attempting to win this. You can use your wits if you think that's better. Mr. Slam just runs around, hits him with his hammer, and tries to scare him to keep him up. So that's his tactic. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, next person who is up. So Mr. Slam is in the lead with the 55. He looks at his score very proudly, very excited about that.
So we should.
The crowd raises they're just yelling and all creating a ruckus, and they're super excited. Ruckus, you feel enthusiast. So Aleta, how are you using that spell? The second one to encourage your allies.
Oh, because she's, she's on the sidelines. She's cheering on her friends and colleagues, and she's, just her enthusiasm for the games and then for their participation kind of rubs off on them a little bit, and
Okay, I like it.
I guess she's just willing them on to like bop those kids because
bop those
we
kids,
saved them.
bop them good.
Yeah.
All right. To be clear, Inspire Courage, does that give a bonus to skill checks as well, or does it just give a bonus to attacks?
Skill checks as well.
Sweet. All right. So then, next up, Ruckus, you saw Mr. Slam running around, bopping those kids with the inflatable hammer. It's your turn. The timer is going down. You see, like, townspeople, they've got, like, cards, like, flipping them up and down for the timer as it goes. And it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kids start popping out of the holes with, like, sheep's heads on top of them. You have an inflatable hammer in hand. What are you doing?
Do I get the spell effect of infectious enthusiasm?
You do get the spell effect of infectious enthusiasm. And so for everybody who's, yes, all of you do. So feel free to drag and drop that onto your character sheets, y'all.
So it says make a selection, attack, will, or charisma check.
Your choice.
Go, guys!
Throw it on to attack, I guess.
Awesome. Alf, remember, you get it as well. Rixie, have you decided you're actually going to play?
Yeah.
All right. So, Rixie, go ahead and roll me initiative so we can get you up in there.
You can do it!
You might not be able to because
children.
I already started the thing. So if you can't, I could do it for you. All right. Sweet. You're in the initiative order. All right, Ruckus, describe to us what you're doing. You get 3 different skill checks.
All right, so the kids are popping up, right?
Popping up.
Okay, so I would like to use either survival or nature to kind of like time like how you would hunt game.
Okay, I like that. I think
And
survival
so-
would be good if you're hunting.
Yeah, survival. Okay, so I would
Sure.
like to use that
Survival.
for my first
Okay.
check.
All right, go for it. Alrighty. All right, first check is a 22. You begin looking around and you see them like you're timing it perfectly. In fact, Mr. Slam sees you running towards them and he does not look happy.
Okay, for my second check. So these are all 3 checks to keep like bopping these kids, right?
Correct.
That's what this is. Okay.
Bopping them.
For bopping them, I'd like to use perception to make sure I can grab them and pop them as well.
Okay.
Then.
We're bopping, not popping.
Well, I figure if I pop the hammer, then I win, right? Or if they've got inflatable heads, because that's less kids that can pop out.
Sure.
That's less points.
So what is it? Perception is what you're doing?
Perception.
Okay, you're going to have to make at least one check that is physical that will make contact, like Mr. Slam did too. So some type of an attack or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was going to use warfare for the last one. Oh, you mean like I need to use a physical?
Yeah, something physical. At least one of them has to be physical.
Would
But
command be physical?
No. Like an
So I actually
attack.
have to
or...
hit the child?
Yes,
No,
it's an
yeah, that's the
inflatable
point.
hammer. That's the whole point.
Oh, I have to use the actual hammer. Can I use the hammer for like warfare, or is it?
No.
Okay, no. I see what you're saying. I see what
Yes.
you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay.
We're here to traumatize the kids more. Come on.
Yes.
Because they haven't had that enough. Okay.
The children love it. This is
Well,
this
if
is
I'm using a
this is
physical-
a yearly thing that they have been bumping themselves up for. Some kids are
Right.
excited to just be the sheeps.
I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep.
I'm a
So
sheep. I'm a sheep.
in,
I'm a
in their
victim.
case, you know,
I'm
they're
gonna
hoping
use
for-
little to attack the
Oh
tree.
no!
Wow.
Oh no!
Well, he said we have to. He said we had to.
So
My character doesn't
Yeah.
understand the meaning of this weapon.
So would this be a simple weapon? I suppose.
yeah, it's a simple weapon.
Okay, then I will use. Oh no, that's not a skill. That's just
Yeah.
a proficiency. Fuck.
To be
all.
clear, for one of your attacks, just use
Maybe.
one of your attacks as one of them, and it will be like, what am I trying to say? And that attack will be, God dang it, what am I trying to say? It could be any of your attacks. It doesn't matter. So like even hypothetically, Alf could use like
a bow
blunt-
attack.
like
Blunt
like
arrows?
padded arrows to like just like shoot the kids, and that would be fine.
Boffer
as well.
arrows.
Yeah. He could use bopper arrows for LARPer. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna try to use the. Fuck! I have no. All right, I was not built as a physical character. Okay,
It's okay.
I guess
you
the
got,
whip
you
is
got
going
one
to
solid
be.
good check, so keep it
I
up.
guess the whip is gonna be the
attack you use,
attack I use.
and you're not doing damage. You're just trying to hit them. That will be like the amount of times you're able to hit them. So, and remember, we're taking a total of all 3 of your scores.
So
That's all I care about.
all right, I guess whip then.
Go for it. So your second action is to whip them with the hammer.
To whip them with the hammer.
Go for it.
Whip it good. I guess that one.
Yeah.
I want the dex.
Ooh, that felt nice. Cracked my neck.
So it says I'm untrained, but I am trained in it.
That's right, because it's like yeah.
It's my. So how do I fix that?
Oops, I went into Willie's character sheet, not yours.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Get out of there.
We need to go to your proficiencies, I would think, and
Uh-huh.
add whip.
You gonna help me bop children, kiddo? Yep. Okay. Good job, baby.
Okay, let's try and sheath that really quick, and now let's try to draw it again. No, apparently the scorpion whip is not coming out, even though I have it as a proficiency. For all intents and purposes, just go ahead and use your unarmed attack. That should be sufficient. Again, the weapon itself doesn't matter. I really just need you to make a strike. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, baby. I want you to click that button right there.
All right.
Whip it real good.
Yep. Click it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. There, miss your finger. Put it on here. Click it.
You know what?
Click
Let's,
it. Thank you.
Oh no!
Get the
Okay,
fuck
hey.
out, kid.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
no! Oh, I love you, child. Don't worry. All
Best
right.
We
child
won't let
ever.
them put you up for adoption.
All right, you got
You're
one.
supposed to be the lucky one. What the heck?
You got.
Why are you giggling? Why are
got-
you giggling?
You got one thing left, buddy. What are you gonna do?
Just roll a 26 right here.
So this is another just skill, right?
Yeah, one of them had to be an attack, so maybe you can make up for it with how you're able to use your wits or what have you.
Okay. I am going to use my medicine check to find the lame child. Who's not as quick as you because he's sickly. And I would like to
yes, I did not
focus on
heal this
punching the
one.
fuck out of that one child as many times as possible.
Oh God.
That's so messed up. I love it. Go ahead and roll me a
I'd like a
medicine
new
check.
party. Is this gonna go to Tanya and buy a bar?
Go ahead and roll
Do
me
you
that medicine
find that
check.
acceptable, sir?
I find that acceptable. That is amazing. Go ahead. 8. All right. 19. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
go see your mom. Are you gonna do splash pad, or are you swimming? Sorry.
There's,
let me
no,
mute.
you're good. 47. That puts you at a total of 49, Rucus.
And then I would also like to.
Oh wait,
Can I cast a
you
spell?
get a. Well, if you wanted to use a spell, that could have been one of your actions, but
Stop. Okay.
it wasn't. I'm sorry.
I was gonna do guidance on. Nox.
Okay, that's fine. You could do guidance on Nox. Yeah, like as you come out,
Like a-
people are like, "Oh
like a-
yeah," they're slapping you on the back. A couple of them was like, you maybe overhear a couple of them be like, "Man, that guy really went after Little Mary. I don't know why.
She's in a wheelchair.
We all know that. We all know about her lame leg, but he really just. Little Mary's like over there kind of crying a little bit. She's like, I really wanted to be a better sheep. I just wanted to be a lamb. Mr. Slam hit me so many times last year, too. So my leg went lame. All right. Okay, cool. Next person up. That was hilarious.
What
I
does
love
guidance
it.
do?
Gives you a +1.
Give me a second. I'm trying to get the spell to actually cast.
Sure. All right.
There you go. And then grab the spell effect guidance and drop it on you.
Hello.
You are up. I'm going to move people to their current position in the rankings. All right, what are you doing?
So first up, that countdown goes. We're getting started. I see little Mary in tears, right? Absolutely weeping. So I'm going to try and like sort of persuade the other kids to you said they're all connected by tunnels, to come play in this area and make little Mary feel involved and not picked on. So try and get them in a smaller area, like just using some of the holes rather than all of them.
Okay, I like that. So you're
like
you're one of your actions is like in the middle of the fight or after Rue, before yours. You're like going over to the kids and talking to them.
Yeah.
I like
making
it.
little Mary feel better about herself and getting all the kids to come be her friend and come play over near her.
I like that. Go ahead and roll me.
I've got candy, kid.
So this will be a diplomacy check. Now you're not, to be clear, your retraining hasn't happened yet because it's over the span of a week. But I like that. That's fun. Go ahead. 18, 25. Starting out strong.
Ooh. Okay.
So you really convince a lot of the kids to help out little Mary, and so they're like, okay, that makes sense. And so they're like, yeah. And so like maybe they're using half the holes that they normally would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that was your first check.
A little bit. Okay. Given that through her adventuring, she has gotten a little bit better at covering more ground, I'm gonna make an athletics roll, see how nimble she can be.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make me that athletics check. 20. All right, you're moving around really well. You're doing really solid. You're currently at 45. You have one last check left. What would you... Now remember, this has to be some type of an attack, whether it's ranged or otherwise.
Yeah.
And Elata's on the sidelines going, go on, Iz, you can do it. You can beat him.
I mean, I guess I'll just do like a... I'll you know what? I'll use the sling. You know, she's used a bomb lob and she'll do a little bit of range, kind of like rubber pellets or like inflatable little balls to knock them.
I like it. All right, yeah. Go ahead and use your sling attack whenever you're ready. That is fun.
I have no ammo. Can you make it so I have ammo?
I did. Go ahead and make your strike whenever you're ready for your rubber bullets as you're trying to pelt some of these kids.
How do I load it? Because apparently I can't fire this weapon because it's not loaded.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Actually, I can help all of you with that really quick. There is a... Reload. Awesome. If you guys go to the compendium, for anybody who has ranged attacks, you will see the option for reload. It is a ranged combat macro. Go ahead and drag and drop that over to your toolbar, and then just utilize that every time you want to use a ranged attack, and then it helps to keep track of ammunition. There you go.
Where's it at?
It is under compendium packs. Compendium. Go to the search bar, look for the reload option.
I would like to use a hero point and reroll. No,
You can.
Do I want to? Is this whole thing like a combined score?
It's gonna. Well, we'll see.
Across both the events, you know.
Probably.
I'm gonna reroll it anyway.
Okay, go for it. I mean, you got a natural 2, so that makes sense. I'm surprised you didn't reroll your natural 1, by the way, Rukus.
I was trying to deal with the child. Otherwise,
oh. Okay. Well, you know what? If you would like to, I'll let you go back and do that.
But just know that would be nullifying your child's roll, and that's messed up.
My child rolled a 1 and she'll cope.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and re-roll that unarmed strike, Rukus. Is ooh, okay. So honestly, you rolled a 13. Was that it? Or wait, what did you roll? 16.
23.
So I just have to add 15 to your roll. Okay. All right. So then, all right is solid. Mr. Slam is hitting the ground with his hammer because both of you have.
I'm just
are
here to be
currently
Mr.
beating
Slam.
him.
That's all I care about.
Currently, Rukus is in the lead after that roll. Oh my God, that little Mary thing. I'm still laughing on the inside about it.
This is why I
that's so messed
capitalized
up.
on it.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, are you over
Fantastic.
with me, like, just pounding this girl?
No, I made her. I was like consoling her tears and got all the kids to come and play in like a smaller area so I could hit more of them. Because I felt bad for little Mary.
Come out of the hole.
All right, Rixie,
Sad, I won't heal her
you
either.
are up. What are the 3 things you'd like to do to try and win this competition?
All right, I am going to.
She's gonna break into song in the middle of it and not play.
I am going to summon an instrument, get some musical accompaniments, play
Okay.
a bunch of music, get a bunch of dancing lights, start like this whole grand like concert, and I'm gonna
And
get all
Pied
the,
Piper the kids.
and I'm gonna get all the kids to gather around and listen.
Oh.
Okay, I like that. So,
Small child rave. Nice.
It's a performance.
Yeah, roll performance. Add a +1 to your check because of your use of magic to make it more fun.
All right, children, I need you to get into a conga line.
And I am playing the drums, which gives me another +1.
Okay, cool. All right, so
I
you
thought about
are
using a frost bomb on
you're
on little Mary,
utilizing
but I thought that's
music
messed up.
to draw the kids closer. Is that what I'm hearing?
It was a missed
What?
opportunity.
You're using music to draw the kids closer to you. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay, I like it. Go ahead and roll me the
So it's gonna. It
performance.
says
check.
it's a +10, but it needs to be a +11. I can't do another plus.
Okay, so what you're saying is I need to manually add another 1 to
Yeah.
that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is a 21 for your first roll. The kids begin like flocking to you, like, yeah, I want to be closer to the music. And so they go to the holes that are closer to you.
Okay. So while that's going on, when the music's playing, I am going to leap around using acrobatics.
And your
Absolutely.
Try and I have my cape.
Fun. Go ahead and roll me that acrobatics check.
Bouncies.
I feel like there's going to be a level of fear in the kids, like considering you're running around trying to gather them around wearing Jack's cape.
17. All right, so currently you're sitting at a 37. Not terrible.
All right. And then for my
Does your cape actually give you pluses to that, though?
no, it does
Oh.
not.
That's for jumping and stuff.
Well, he said he was jumping around.
Yeah.
I mean, physically for the act
I
of
can just
jumping and
jump
leaping.
farther. All right. And then
You know what, though? I will give you a +1 because you are like jumping and high jumping with it. And so, I mean, it's mostly meant for combat, but given the way that you've discussed using it, I think it's fair, especially because this is kind of like, this time is kind of rules light. So that makes sense to me. All right.
I will say,
can I
it wasn't
also-
him that talked about using it, it was Vindo that talked about using it.
Well, like, I can just see him with the dancing lights making it look like cotton candy
Sure.
or like sweets and
Yeah.
stuff, and then just like gathering the kids up, like, oh, candy, and then they try to grab
This is getting
the
more and more
candy
problematic.
and then just pop.
Please no.
You got to make one
And then
strike at
lastly-
least.
I'm going to use my unarmed strike and just poke them.
Go for it. Just bopping him. Natural 20. 17.
It's almost a 19.
48 plus 7. That puts you tied with Mr. Slam.
Man, out all these
I love the
pluses
fact
that rolled
you're a
low.
tiny little gnome and you're tied with this huge guy. I'm so proud of you,
He
Rixie
just
Wig!
looks at you and he's so
It's
He's
mad.
a
Only
local
you-
legend, but he's not that.
All right, next. Oh,
Don't
go
have
ahead.
made use of
You stink.
infectious enthusiasm.
Oh, did he not have it? Oh,
Nah.
oh.
Well, it should just add a +1.
Yeah, I'll just add a +1. So you do
You're
slightly
above
better than
Mr.
Mr.
Slam.
So you're beating him by 1. The little teeny
Okay.
tiny guy.
All right, Nox.
Amazing.
You are up.
So I'm gonna use my athletics to run around,
All right.
catch the little buggers.
I have to imagine that would be frightening as heck. This
So scary.
knoll, giant knoll hyena thing slobbering at the mouth, running around trying to bop him. Absolutely, go for it.
Tongue
Do you
out
like
one
you two
side.
Just so
guys
you all
asked,
know,
you
you
guys are
look
gonna
like
terrify
Bunny.
the There we go.
Holy shit.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
31 Nox. Okay, so this actually will come into play. Actually, no, it won't come into play. But 31, that's huge. You run around chasing after these kids. Like, you're like on top of them even before they even like bop out of the holes. And then I imagine like you like nudge them with your nose like a dog, and they start like cackling with glee.
They're trying to copy the giggle puppy laughter.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's funny. Like a whole field of hyenas popping out of holes. All right, what's the second check you'd like to make, Miss Knox?
I'm gonna use
Mr.
my
Knox.
unarmed strike to use the little hammer thingy. Probably pop it in the process.
And then she's gonna
Sounds
bite
good.
all the sheep's heads.
Go ahead and do it. Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Slam games are cancelled.
Oh, don't forget you have your gloves too, so that should
Yeah.
kick in.
Oh my gosh, it's like she was made for this. All right, 27.
Correct,
even-
Mr. Slam.
Look, I told you, Izzy's only here to beat Mr. Slam. That's it. That's it.
Even without her third roll, she's already sitting at 58, which is
She's good
crazy.
at chasing things.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've learned
She's
that
the
about her.
greyhound, they are
So,
the rabbits.
Every
That's the way
every
it is.
time I've leveled up my character, I've like used feats and stuff that I've failed in like past episodes. So like the first time we did that encounter with the bandits and one got away, I got the feat that stops people from running away from me.
I like that. That's fun. All right, cool.
She learns from her mistakes.
All right, you have.
Can I do another strike with like the jaws? But or would it have to be like another skill check thing?
Why don't you give me another skill check thing?
Okay.
Because that's how we've been doing it thus far: is 2 skill checks and 1 attack. So just keeping it.
Well, you
fair
did
for
say that we
everybody.
could do like all 3 attacks if we wanted to.
I did, but now we've all kind of gotten into a flow,
But
and
would
that just
you
seems
get
to
a
be the most
multiple
fair.
attack penalty? You know, it wouldn't
Right,
be smart.
that's true.
What will
That's true.
I choose?
Although she's getting a +11, I don't think a -2 is really going to matter. What is your highest skill?
Athletics.
What is your second highest skill?
Intimidation, I think. Yeah.
There you go. To the Mr. Slam
I
tactic.
mean, you're already
Guess
pretty
I-
intimidating.
Guess I could like.
Ruse fucking bullied the lame kid. You might as well.
Yes! Join me in, like,
I guess
Proving.
I'll just like get in their faces and like show my teeth.
Okay, so you're gonna use
scare them a little
intimidate.
bit.
All
Yeah.
right, so you're gonna use the Mr. Slam tactic. I like it.
I specifically would like to say that is gonna, I don't know, bring some sweets to little Mary after
I
this.
got my
reroll,
hero point.
reroll,
I'm using
reroll.
Go ahead,
If
go
you
ahead
roll
and use
another
it.
1, I will laugh.
No. That's not bad.
21. All right. Oh my gosh.
You first.
Let's see here. I have to use a calculator to add this up.
79.
79. Nox with a. I'm just assuming you're telling me the truth, by the way. I don't know why you
Well, it
wouldn't.
was 58
You know-
plus 21.
You know what would have been amazing though? If her rolls had added up to 86.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Instantly disqualified.
All right. So what was that again? 79.
79.
All right. You're the announcer. You break out. Never has a run on the whack-a-mole been so strong. Oh my God! Oh. Mr. Slam is over there, just like, what the heck? Ah! He's like kicking the dirt. Yeah, he's a champion.
Does Mr. Slam need some more drinks?
Yeah, he does actually. All right.
He's gonna take it out on us at the whack.
He's gonna make it up. He's gonna make it up
The
at
high
the whack-a-mole.
striker.
The high
Yeah,
striker.
absolutely. Okay. It is your turn, Mr. Alf. What are you gonna do?
Alf is going to steal one of the other competitors' hammers so that he's dual wielding them. And I just imagine that he's running down mid, right? So as he's running by this left one, he's gonna smack a kid in the head, right? With the one that he just stole. And then he's gonna off to the right. He's gonna just chuck his extra one at him.
Okay, I like it.
He's just gonna throw it at him.
Oh,
And I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
hero
That's-
point
you've got-
re-roll it.
You've got 3. Might as well use them.
Yeah. Oh shit. How do I pull my weapon back out now? Hold on.
Oh, because you threw it, it might be a weird thing. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hey, prankster, I DM'd you.
Yeah, just draw it again and do
Draw.
that. Oh,
Oh, I can't. It won't let me. Is there like a pickup action or something I have to
it won't let you throw it again, huh? Yeah, I guess.
do?
You know what? Maybe there is a pickup action. I don't know. Let's look in the compendium. See if there is. Pick. Say pickpocket, maybe grab? I don't know. Did you try sheathing it and then pulling it back out?
Yeah.
Maybe
I
it's
tried to
under.
reload.
Oh, your quantity went down from to in your items. So you have it. You
okay.
have it again. You have it again. Okay, cool.
All right.
That's good to know.
So reloading it, he's gonna throw it again.
All right, so
Boom.
2 skill checks, 1 attack. So you did your attack.
Yeah. This is the attack, and then I've done 1 skill check. So
No,
this
you-
would be the
Rolling the
attack.
attack.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling the attack. Sorry.
That's right. 31. All right. So like you take this these hammers and bop, 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 and you just hear the crowd go wild, like, oh my God! They're all up on their feet. Will this one beat next? We will find out. Oh my God, he's running through the holes. And it's this huge sporting event. Bopping children.
And then, so I hit the one to the left, I throw one at the right, and then I stealthily come up to this one and just wait for the kids to pop their heads.
I love it.
Oh, it was almost a 20. Fuck.
You gonna use another
It's okay.
hero
I'll
point?
take it. No, I'll take it.
Okay. All right. 13. All right. So yeah, you're stealthy for them, but you know afterwards you're like, man, I could have done that way better. 36. That puts you at a total of 65, right? No, 67. Correct my math if I'm wrong, but I think it's 67, putting Alf up here. Couple of some of the yokels go, and they don't do so hot. And pretty much the last 6 remaining are you guys, and so there's a big cheer at the end as it's like, Mr. Slam and our champions! Oh, they're gonna go on! And there's this big old round of applause for everybody as things continue to go well. Make your way over to the second part of the Slam games. And after all the contestants have gone, I imagine the morning has gone by and the and Mr. Slam just yells out at some point. He's like, I play way better than little Mary. Who said that to me? I'll show you. I'll show little Mary too. And she just goes freaking out and just go running. Yeah, he's not a good guy. I told you. Let me go ahead and add a tile to this. Place tile.
I just want to say through this entire thing, Nox is wagging his tail.
I love it.
Also, want to let you guys know from an out of characters, but I'm totally fucking with Mr. Slime right now.
Oh, she totally is. It's very funny. All right, so you see the high striker. Just going to move it off to the side over here. That'll be fun. Okay. With Mr. Slam and you guys being the only ones left, he's like, this is where I really shine. I'll show all of you. Show all of you.
I'm gonna cast command and be like, just tap it.
Oh,
I think with his points being so far behind,
all right.
it's like 24 behind you.
Let's see. Will saves, right?
Yeah, do you want me to actually cast? Let me cast the thing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me. Oh no, I have to roll a will save for
Right,
Mr.
but
Slam.
I have the save DC right there for you, so you can just.
Sweet.
I'm guessing the time's passed, so Later's going to do that first thing again.
Gonna do the.
You know, the secret thing.
Oh,
on
sure.
the same target. Yeah,
Sure, sounds good.
because I think it's not that long.
Yeah, I don't think it's that long either. Probably long enough for like each one. So Mr. Slam makes his way up. First off, we need some music. Let's go back to this. This one's been a good standby for just like fun-loving stuff. So we'll keep doing this
So
one.
which effects do we still have?
I was gonna say, does enthusiasm end? Because it was a 1 round.
That's a cantrip, isn't it? She'll do it again because she's still cheering everybody on and she's having lots
Yeah.
of fun. And hold on.
Yeah, so infectious enthusiasm can stay on, and for all intents and purposes, Rixie can continue to inspire people if he so desires.
And I'm
Sure.
still keeping guidance on Nox.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I moved Rixie off the map, and then he can't see anything. So let me go ahead and fix that accordingly.
There's nothing but darkness over there.
Yeah.
That's okay because there's 2 of me at the bottom.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I don't know why it won't let
It's
me
weird
get
when
rid
that
of
happens, huh?
That's weird.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh,
Mr.
I see.
Slime.
Mr. Slum, this is my shine, is what he says, obnoxiously.
Just tap it.
Yeah, he did.
Can
he
I,
failed
from
it.
the sidelines, intimidate Mr. Slam? Oh, he's already failed.
You can
Or is
absolutely
that
try.
the thingy? But yeah, can I try and intimidate him and sort of point out that our whole group is kind of beating him at the moment, and I thought he was supposed to be, you know, the
The
town
2 of us are
hero.
like 3 foot tall.
He just looks at you. Go ahead and roll me an intimidate check, and it'll be against his will DC. So that's a 16. You have to beat a 16.
Yeah, that's totally not happening, but I'll try anyway.
Didn't you have a spell to do that kind of thing?
Cause fear. Make him run away from the high
Costs me
striker.
enough spells.
Yeah.
Hey, I tried,
he-
guys.
He looks
We
at you.
appreciate
and
you.
goes, You're stupid.
No, you are.
Can Nox give him a little punch?
Oh yeah, no, that's the point. I just thought. I just realised what you were saying.
Yeah, the spell.
The one.
You doofus.
Yeah, can I do another one?
Can you do another spell?
Yeah, will you let me?
Sure. You're not in the event, so that makes sense. Trying to get in his head. I like it.
Totally.
Mind spike.
I can't target him.
Probably because you're not in the.
Yeah, because you're not
Yeah.
in the. That's right. Let's go ahead and roll you initiative really quick. Get you in the initiative, then you can target him. You know, and then what we'll do is when it comes to your turn, Aleta, if you want to take some actions to like mess with the competition or help people, kind of like you have been doing, that'll be like your opportunity to do it then. Fair enough. Can
Okay.
you roll initiative or? Perfect. You're in. Sweet. All right, we're gonna go with the same initiatives that we have right now. And Mr. Slam is gonna go first. I'm gonna give him for his just tap it, going to give him a -10 to his first strike. I feel like that will be the best way to do that. Oh, I already have his character sheet up. That's why I can't see it. Good times.
Does he get bonus strength for being drunk? Are you doing that?
Yeah, I already augmented his rolls. Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. He swings hard. Oh my god. He really does just tap it. That's a critical, like, he goes, it taps, and it like barely goes up a little bit. And you hear the whole crowd just go,
This
guy's
on his
so
Does
first
he get
strike.
a critical fail card?
No, not for this.
Oh, okay.
He kills himself.
Yeah, right.
He just dies right there. And then.
Dies of the dirt.
Headbutts the thing instead of hitting it with the hammer.
He starts looking, he's like, they're cheating! They're cheating! He just starts yelling, saying like a crazy person. I love it. Good times. All right, his next strike. So now for this one, you can do 3 of your strongest, whatever it would be. But you have to make sense for hitting this. Like, you can't just do like a percent. Like, this has got to be like the action has to tangibly be able to hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Can you use the same one?
You could use the same one over and over again, and you could essentially you could do it at your highest bonus each time. He is going to do that. Mr. Slam is mad, and so he is going to get a little bit of a bonus for that, for this next roll. Not much. Oh, and then he's drunk. So
You said you could do it at your, like, you could use the same one over and over, and you can do it at your highest. So, like,
Yes.
if you strike it, you don't have to take a second strike penalty.
Yes, but this one is, but you have to make a conscious effort for why, because this is more strength based now. Like the other one was like hunting, so on and so forth. This, like, that makes sense within the field and the like. This particular one, they're like, all you're doing is hitting a thing. So if you're using magic to hit the thing or augment your strength, awesome. I'm behind that. But like dex based, like shooting, you probably wouldn't be able to do something like that here, or like thinking. You know what I'm
If
saying?
we're just attacking it with our dagger.
To roll 20 outside.
Yeah, I
of
mean,
the
you
thing,
can
wheelie?
make an
I
attack
don't know what
with
that was.
your-
I just clicked it.
Yeah, because this is more, but well, you know what? I will actually allow like just like a physical attack with a dagger, because I don't know if you guys know this. Every year for the last 4 years, I've manned the High Striker at Oktoberfest in Fredericksburg. And so I've come to find out there's a lot of precision and like skill needed. So I'll allow dexterity. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just strength. All right, here we go. Although strength definitely helps. Mr. Slam finally coming to. There we go. 33. Boom! Hits the ringer like normal. Crowd goes,
Why is he targeting himself?
He's not a fan of himself right now. He's done a lot of shitty things. He's made a lot of decisions that he has since not liked.
Honestly, good.
Good. All right, here we go.
Can I
his
cast
next...
one more spell?
What is the spell? I'm hearing, but I don't know if I will allow it.
Forbidding Ward.
No. Let's get out of here. I know
What?
exactly. I know your brain. You want to put a forbidding ward on the High Striker
On
so
the
he won't be able to
Striker.
actually hit it.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's a physical item. That's ridiculous. All right, here we go. Third attack for Mr. Slam. Roll high, buddy. 24. Don't I get a hero point? Can I use a hero point? Isn't that fair?
I mean, he is
Everyone
the
gets
hero.
one. Everyone gets one for the game,
I
right?
mean, Price
But you gotta
is
take
the
one
doom
off the doom
counter.
counter, so.
Oh, you know, I'll use my Doom counter points. Talk
Well, I
about
was going to
that
say,
attack.
Mr. Slam is the town hero, so surely he should have 1 hero point for being last year's.
That was the warm up. It was a demonstration for the first hit.
Okay, Mr. Slam's total score. I'm not going to reveal, but I've got it.
So 55
if only we could
33
add.
plus 24
I've added some too,
plus 7
for my Doom counter.
for your Doom
What the
counter. Just cashing in all of his Doom counter points. It's like
You're
add 5.
damn
for
right.
Doom
You're
counter.
damn right I am. Okay, Rucus. You are up.
As he goes past Nox, he's gonna be like, you should get like super angry too, like right before you hit that thing. Rage.
I think that only increases her damage, not her to hit.
Yeah, it just does damage.
Oh, okay.
But smart idea. All right, Rukus,
All right.
what you doing?
I was looking into that for the little whack-a-mole ones.
I know you were.
So would I be able to use Divine Lance?
Divine Lance. Describe to me how you're utilizing it, and I will listen.
So, like with the it's a hammer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm gonna bring the hammer down, but I'm gonna cast Divine Lance. So there's like a flash of light, and it looks like I'm striking it super hard.
Oh, okay, I like that. I'll allow it.
Sorry, I'm clicking things.
That'll be your 2 hit for Divine Lance. And I'm assuming you're going to use it all 3 times? Are you going to use it all 3 times, Vindo?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Go ahead and make me them 3 rolls. Good. You strike with the hammer. A flash of light popping out every strike. Boom, boom. 18. You can clearly hear the bell ring out over everything. So that's your first strike. 18. Go ahead and make your next 2. You could just press the attack button on the previous Divine Lance, by the way. You don't have to cast the spell each time.
Right, but that one only rolled like an 8, so I wanted to.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So your next strike, much more effective, or I should say, I imagine these are like subsequent strikes that are going in, because that's how the high striker works. Is you have like 2 minutes for the championship to hit it as many times as you can, and so that extra divine energy hitting it, boom, sending it at the ring, giving you just enough to get over. Okay. I was on a 1 and it rolled away.
I have 100 points.
All right, so that's a total of 68 from all of your stuff. Cool.
How is that only a 68?
Between all 3?
Not including your other score.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, 18 plus 50.
Gotcha.
132.
All right, so after a moment, everything kind of goes quiet, and you hear, ladies and gentlemen, something unprecedented has happened. No matter what happens with these next rollers, Mr. Slam has been outslammed. The crowd, big hush. Mr. Slam, no! And he starts throwing a fit and tossing things all over the place. And he's just, I hate this! He kind of rolls off. Everybody's kind of laughing at him because you guys have made a joke of him all day. At this point in time, it is just between you guys to see who gets the prize. The current score. Yeah, buddy, what's up?
When are we going?
We're going to go as soon as I'm done with this, all right, buddy? Probably 15 minutes. I promised the boys we'd go swimming after our game today.
Fair.
So I've got to be true to my word. I added up your stuff, and I have since forgotten it. Plus 68. All right, Vindu is in the lead with 132. Rukus, there you are. You are over here. All right, next person up in the turn order is Aleta. What shenanigans do you want to do, Aleta? If any.
In light of Mr. Slam throwing a bit of a hissy fit because he's been outslammed, Aleta's just gonna do, just for the funsies, she's gonna pull out the good old cutting insult.
Oh, damn.
Really
I
saying.
thought she was the nice one in the group.
Hey,
Hell no.
it's competitive. What can I say?
All right.
She's cheering on her
around when
friends.
sports are on.
We'll say from
Yeah.
Mr. Slam, 19. I hit it exactly. So that is a success, but not a critical success. So you see him like, go ahead and roll me damage, Aleta. So he's like kind of going crazy. What is the insult you tell him?
Tell him he's got a tiny hammer.
It's a below average hit.
Yeah, no, she's gonna say you may have a above average size hammer, but you need to learn how to use it.
The crowd goes, oh, and Mr. Sam goes, "Whoa!" like like something just like goes off in his brain, and he's like, "This is terrible. I'm gonna kill you!" And then he runs away, crying.
Wait, did
So
he
we
have
know.
the prize money?
He did not have the prize money,
Okay.
but he does still have the championship hammer
Golden
that he
hammer.
runs away.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Cool. Anything else, Alita?
Other than the thing, the thing.
Yes.
Thing that did the thing.
Absolutely.
After doing that and being a little bit scared that Mr. Slam may be back, I'm just gonna, make a bit of a flashy disappearance.
Yeah, he said he's going to kill you, so that's probably smart. So you disappear. The crowd laughs in delight at the whole exchange. You are up. One of them actually shouts, "She's been more useful to this town than you have, Mr. Slam."
Oh! Oh,
All right, you are up.
Alright.
the next thing.
We're a little goblin. We're gonna use precision and precision. So I'm gonna use a dagger attack just as like a dexterity thing, I guess.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
I'm gonna try and hit the sweet spot.
Do you have that mute? Does your Juggernaut mutagen give you a bonus to strength rolls or anything like that?
No, it's just fortitude.
Ah, okay. All
Like
right.
fortitude saves and 10 hit points.
Sure. All right, your first strike is a 13. Do you have your hero point, and would you like to reuse it?
No, I'm fine. Honestly, I'm just Mr.
You're happy
Slam's
Mr.
gone,
Slam
like,
is out.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna do it again.
Ooh, the next one is
And then-
much more effective. So that's
And then for the final one,
36.
because some of the people have been picking on her. Mr. Sam was really mean about little Mary. I'm gonna invite little Mary up to help me with my last hit, and we're gonna please the crowd, and we're gonna throw a firebomb at it to just push it up.
Oh, that's fun. I like that. All right, go ahead and use your
Let me
firebomb
grab
attack
one.
for this last one. Absolutely.
Bear with, I need to find a fucking
Woo,
alchemist
little
thing,
Mary, I'm your biggest
and my
fan.
A button doesn't work.
No, it's okay. You are looking for a alchemist fire.
Yeah.
So let's go to your
Doesn't really matter what
crafting.
it is. Can I just craft one real quick?
Sure, I think that's what I just did for you. So what you're going to do is press on that button that says pay material costs and craft.
Hold on.
You're not actually going to lose 6 gold pieces. Unless
Can't you just take the...
I'll put the 6 gold back in. It's fine.
Yeah, put the 6 gold back in. Because I'm assuming those are like out of your preparations for the day.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Okay.
So yes, you'll draw one of your alchemist fire, and then you'll
I
use
still
that
can't
as your
figure out
attack.
what the heck. Now let's try. Okay, it's just. Oh my god, it's just putting more in my bag. Ah!
All right, I drawed it for you. You should be able to make a strike with your.
Let's go,
lesser
little
alchemy.
Mary.
All right, little Mary. To the crowd's delight, the first one rings, and everybody's like, "Yeah, little Mary!" You maybe, you kind of like bow, do a little bit of a flourish, present her to the crowd, and she's giggling and in much better spirits now.
Good.
Oh,
I'm working on my diplomacy. I thought it made, it makes sense.
It makes
See?
absolute sense.
We pick on the
Yeah.
one girl everybody feels bad for, and then you make everybody feel good. This is how this teamwork works.
You shut your mouth, bro.
You hurt little Mary. How dare you? All right, the crowd is delighted. And they're like, is. So that's very fun as that's all going on. Okay, cool. Good times. Moving on to Rixie. You are next. What are you going to do?
I'm going to puff out my chest, and I'm gonna smash as hard as I can.
Okay. I love it. Little gnome, like, walking up there. Doing a little Mickey Mouse thing, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Muscles inflate a little bit from you, like, blowing your thumb, like Popeye.
Exactly.
Eats his spinach real quick.
Makes sense. You're out of all of them, you're the one that puts on the show.
Just see him doing like the Rock with the ear thing.
Where is the strength check? How do I do this?
So what you're gonna do, Mister? You could just do an unarmed attack, and that'll be fine.
No, I want to do strength.
Okay. Then that would just be let's roll a D20 -1.
Okay.
I'll do it manually in the spirit of just moving things along. All right. So 3.
Nice.
It like doesn't even go up, and people are like laughing loudly at it. This guy beat Mr. Slam.
But a later cheers anyway, because, you know,
Yeah.
he tried.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now.
Yeah, you can do an unarmed strike now if you want.
Garrity, like, woo.
Boom, 23. So then you make it like fly up, and everybody's like, "What? Where was this?" Catching up. All right, you have one more strike
Rixie
left.
keeping the emotional roller coaster of keeping it alive.
Okay. And then my last one. I want to summon a piano.
That's so funny. Just let it fall.
You
Yes.
get the piano to slam it.
Absolutely, that's hilarious. I love it. So I don't.
How
it's not
high
an
up are you
attack.
summoning it?
Pretty high, as high as I can go.
Gravity will come into
Okay,
account.
so this would be just a spell attack. Is how I'm going to do this. It's amazing.
This is amazing.
It is amazing. This is the wrong music. I need Mischievous Minds again because this is totally mischievous.
Yeah, Mr. Slime's gone. Like, we're just up to crazy shenanigans now.
Yeah, you're like, whatever. The douche is gone. That's fine. Okay, cast time history. So you begin casting. This thing pops out. So what you're gonna do is give me a D20 roll, and it's gonna be your charisma modifier plus your level. So that'll be a total of +5 to this. And because it's a piano, I'll give you another +5 because it's heavy. So it'll be a D20 plus 10.
Oh my god.
And don't forget the gravity modifier.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah. Awesome. So 27. So it ends with you casting this piano that lands poof, on top of this thing.
As it lands, I look away and I don't even look.
Yeah, you're just like
Start
walking
walking
away from
away
an
with the
explosion.
flame. The dancing lights turn to fire like explosion. It's like
Cool
classic
guys
hero
don't look
scene.
at explosions, or in this case, cool guys don't look at pianos falling from the sky.
Amazing. The crowd is delighted, and they begin to laugh, and they take an hour break to refix the high striker because you broke it. But they don't even care because it's hilarious, and everybody is delighted. They're like, it was worth it. It was totally worth it. It was great. Bringing us to our final two contestants, Nox. You are currently, you took the lead on the holes, on the whack-a-mole. It is your turn for the high striker. What, just going to do 3 unarmed strikes? What are you going to do here?
Just 3 unarmed strike.
3 unarmed strikes. She could still very well lose this if she rolls poorly. Oh, 16. Do you have any other hero points or no?
Nope.
All right. Nox with a 16. Like, you hit it a couple of times that you're struggling. You roll a 2 on the next one. Everybody's like, oh my God. They're like, she did so good. We thought she would get this.
Fumble.
All right.
Wouldn't that thing come into play if she rolled a 2?
Oh, did you roll a 2?
What thing?
So it bumps.
It was a 2.
What was will you go ahead and message me in chat again just to remind me of what that was? Because I think I know what you're talking about, but I want to double check.
What's the high striker's AC?
It's 15. It says it right there at the top.
15.
Yeah, 15 to hit.
Oh, I see what you're
I'll just
saying.
put it in.
Yes, I see what you're saying. So yeah. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable that as a re-roll for that last one. Go ahead and re-roll for the purposes of this.
They must not have fixed it from the cool piano thing properly.
All right, 19. All right, so that'll bump her up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, you
got one more, right?
You got one more attack left. Let's see what's going to be.
Show it who's boss.
And you had a 12. You already had a 12 lead on Alf, and a 15 lead on Roos. You have some. Oh my God!
Irish, what happened?
So yeah,
Did not
so
just get too drunk.
Nox got tired after running after all those fucking kids.
You see her over there, she's like panting still from like running after the kids. She does not have a great showing at this particular one. And
can I use a hero point
to get her to reroll that one?
To go and like give Nox a bit of a pep talk.
That's illegal. Can't use them for other people.
Boo.
Wow.
You know what? Given that I've let all of you guys mess with Mr. Slam, it seems
To be fair,
in this
Elita's also
particular
not
occurrence.
competing, so she doesn't have anything to use the hero point on.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I will allow it. So first you have to give the pep talk though.
Okay, Nox, you can do this. Look, just think of it like, you know,
Oh my God,
Jack's
it's not moving.
minions or what have you. Just get in there and just put all your effort into it. You can
there's
do
no
so
blood.
much better than this. I know there's no blood and you can't eat it afterwards, but I tell you what, if you manage this, I'll go buy you something nice to eat.
Okay.
Who is the goodest boy? You are the goodest boy.
All right. So
Here
that's
comes
the,
the nat 20.
that's the hero point. Here
Go
you
get him,
go.
champ.
This is your last roll, Nox. No other chances. 30.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. So you, Aleta's talk definitely works out. All right.
I could imagine Nox after that just running over and like going over and hugging it and licking it.
Oh, I love it.
And she'll
Slobbering
just
all over.
be petting it. We'll go get you a treat now.
It makes sense because Nox is very food motivated.
Yeah. Okay. That bumps Ruckus out and puts
Oh,
Nox
no.
in first. Oops. Let's go ahead here. I'm only going to do the one that's in first. Which in this case, I just had my calculator out and it's already gone. 144 is the new number to beat. So Sibo's got to roll pretty good to be able to beat her out. Sibo, you got
67 to tie.
no,
Oh my
no.
god.
you have got 2 hero points as well on top of that.
I got one.
Oh, you got 1. All right, you got one
Yeah,
left.
these two.
All right, it is your turn. You're getting up there, Alf.
Alf is just gonna walk up to it. He's gonna grab the hammer. He's gonna center himself, and with precision strikes, he's just gonna aim right down the middle and hit it directly on top. And he's gonna do it rapidly 3 times.
Do it.
1, 2, 3. I want to re-roll that 7 though. I think. I want to re-roll the 2. I want to re-roll the
That's
2.
fair. Go ahead and re-roll the
All right,
2.
okay.
All right, so you're at 40.
We'll re-roll the 2. Oh my god!
The choke. The choke.
Can I give him a pet
Well, you
talk
did just-
too?
Do you have another hero point to spend?
I do.
Then yes, you can.
Boo.
I was
Okay.
just sitting there crying.
Nox is sitting beside
Hey.
him, wagging his tail.
Do over. Go do a do over. Look, you know, think of it as Jack. Think. This is the town where your friends live. You don't want to let them down. You can go home a champion. You know, and they'd be proud of you.
She'll get you a treat.
And I'll get you a treat too, if
Oh,
you know,
man.
if you can do it.
We'll find out if Alpha's food motivated.
I feel like he would have swung it again when she was like, "This is for your friends," and not when it was like for a treat. Okay, it still doesn't matter.
No, that's still good though. I like that story wise better. All right, that is not enough to overcome Nox's score, and so everybody like gets on their feet and they're cheering, like yeah. Everybody's they're pretty happy about everything that happened. A person comes over with a pouch of 10 platinum coins and hands them on over to Nox.
Nox is immediately gonna take them all out and hand 2 to each person in the party.
Okay.
That's too many with the 6 of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's 6.
Okay. Nox doesn't want money.
Okay.
I got a
So
question.
Nox gives it all away to his friends. Okay. Yes. What's your question?
My question is, can I, through, you know how is trying to get better at diplomacy, like talking to people. She wants to try and have some conversations with people to try and get them to rename the games the Nox games.
The Nox game.
The Nox game.
Nice.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Ah, maybe next year.
Maybe next year. I tell you what, if Nox wins again next year, we'll think about it. But right now, Mr. Slam was the champion 5 years in the running. That's why we named it after him.
Mr. Slime's a loser.
Well, now he is.
Didn't he run off crying somewhere?
No, he probably is. He's probably slamming the stump. That's what they
He really wants the
Oh.
town to be remembered after
Poor
that
guy.
man.
Oh, he's not. We're named after dusk. When
This seems to be a pretty
there's
big
low
attraction.
light. Oh well, this does happen about once a year. We try to make this happen, the Slam Games, and it is one of our big draws for people. Brings everybody around.
It's been very fun, yeah.
I'm
I
glad
can
you've
see why
enjoyed
people
yourself.
enjoy it.
It's a good time of bopping kids and bopping the high striker.
I'll be
Kids are
back
over there.
next year.
Kids are over there with bruises, but they're like smiling, giving you thumbs ups. Cool. All right,
Rue's
so
just gonna go heal the kids.
They're gonna go buy little Mary like some sweets.
Oh, I like it. So that's a good place to kind of like end things after the big big crowd goes crazy after the high striker and Nox winning. The next thing that happens is we could kind of see everybody kind of going off into their little corners. We see Rue healing the kids. We see Iz helping out little Mary, talking to the townspeople. Probably see Rixie playing music. yeah, that's how we'll end it. What's the last thing going on in your person's mind, and what is it they're doing as we close out our session for today?
Alata's taking Nox over to the food stands and saying, especially after being given those coins, everything you want. Go mad, Nox. Just, you deserve as many treats as you want.
And
she'll treat treat Nox to everything.
That's awesome. We will subtract some money from you though for that, because that's a lot of treats.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you guys put your 2 platinum pieces.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks, Nox.
Would you have given Alf, because he's not really part of the group?
Yeah. I mean, he was there with them. He helped take down Jack.
Okay. I'm just
far
saying,
as
if you
as
didn't,
far as
then you
Nox
could have
sees-
2 plat too.
Nah. As far as Nox sees it, he's part of the pack now.
How much coin did we get?
2 platinum.
2 plat.
Yeah, because if Alf leaves, Nox will hunt Alf down and chew on his bones, probably. I don't know.
Okay. I imagine that during like the downtime, Alf is going to be at the church. I imagine they prepared the Cooper family bodies per his request to burn them, and he's just like sitting on a fence, looking in the distance as the bodies burn. That's what I'm doing. So
yeah, actually, you know what? I think that's so in the immediate aftermath, maybe everybody's kind of having fun doing their various things. But yeah, the funeral you would know for the Coopers is that night. And I think at this point, Alf has made it clear his relationship with them. So do with that what you will. Aleta and Nox, you went and got treats. Rue, you're healing the kids. Iz, you're helping. This is the immediate aftermath. Rixie, I said you were playing music, but what are you doing in the immediate aftermath of the Mr. Slam games? Or the Slam games? Willie, you there?
Sorry, what?
I said, what are you doing in the immediate aftermath of the Slam games?
Playing more music.
Awesome.
I'm
Time
also
passes.
buying a house.
Do you have the money to do it?
I have the money for it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. So you so time passes and the evening comes. Everybody would pretty much know that it is the funeral of the Cooper family. Again, I think Alf has made it clear his relationship or previous relationship with them, having been close and maybe even adventuring together. Is that something you made clear, Alf, or no?
I mean, they know that he was a friend, that they used to fight together, that they were a party, kind of
Okay.
like they're a party. He used to be a party with them.
Sure.
And because he made it clear to him that he was surprised that the Jacks were able to bring them down because he knew them as great warriors.
Sure. Absolutely. Okay. And so the evening comes. It is the funeral. Are you guys going to that? Are you staying in? Are you doing other things? What is going on?
Rue will go to the funeral, if anything, to help support Alf.
Sure. Okay.
Is probably wouldn't go to the funeral. She might swing by the church just to actually, maybe say a little goodbye to Iggy before, his body's taken away to where he goes. And then help prep the tavern for the influx of people who are going to get drunk after a funeral.
Sure.
The reception at the tavern.
She didn't really like is Iggy that much, but she misses messing with him,
Sure. 3 people left. What is Aleta doing?
That depends if Nox is still getting treats. She's just gonna stick with Nox.
I think
Okay.
Nox would like to see the funeral just because he's never seen one before. And I feel like it would be like something he's never seen before and wants to see what it's like.
So maybe you're kind of like standing in the background still gnawing on a turkey leg.
Yeah.
Nox is just like, there's literally the word fun in it. It's got to be good, right?
Right?
And Rixie, what are you doing?
I'll go. Go hang out.
Okay.
You get to play somber music for the funeral.
Yes, of course.
It's the music
Good
we're
man.
hearing now.
Good man.
So, time goes by, and you are all in low light. The funeral is a solemn affair with many people coming from the townspeople expressing their admiration for the Cooper family, as well as for you all for righting this wrong, or at the very least trying to avenge the wrong that has been done. Alf, you see this people whom you've recently met who are there in varying degrees of support for you. You see Rue maybe sitting right next to you, it sounds like. Aleta and Nox in the back. And Rix, I guess, would be up in front of people, actually playing some somber music, for the affair.
Nox is definitely crunching on a bone at like the most like quietest moments.
And there's a dug up grave about 30 feet away.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You know they bury a bunch of bones in this thing?
It's unfortunately has been at too many funerals where just the blame has been shifted to goblins, so she didn't do funerals.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so you were all there. Excuse me. Okay, cool. So you're all there for this solemn affair, and finally the time comes for them to light the bodies on fire. And they're kind of put on this big stand with wood, and the bodies catch fire just as kind of like the sun is coming below for dusk to happen. And they burn for a long time throughout the night until they're able to be nothing but ash. I imagine people are quiet as it's going on, but it puts a period on this particular chapter and the Spring-Heeled Jack murders. And we'll pick up our game this Wednesday with something else.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We did
Sweet.
it, guys. We beat Mr. Slam.
You're wrecked, Slam.
We still need to go to that big town too, right?
Yeah.
And that's a discussion I think we can have. We could probably do it off camera about what you guys want to do next or where. Requiem's Wrath is going to send you somewhere else next. They'd like to. And so you can tell me where you guys would like to go to get some... like if you go to that large city I was telling you about, I think it was Almas. Was that what it was called?
Almost,
I
yep.
think so, yeah.
Almas would most definitely have a magic crafter. It's a major city. It's probably one of the closest cities to what is called Absalom as well, which is the largest city in all of Galarian. So there's some possibilities there. Not only that, but if you do go to literally the city I just said, which I'm forgetting, Almas, that would possibly provide you some sea transport to the next place if that is indeed what needs to happen.
Ooh.
So a couple of options there.
As a
Alright.
side note, in your inventory, the platinum pieces are peepees. I got 4 peepees.
All right. Well, then I'm going to allow you
Something.
guys to say goodbye, and I'm going to go ahead and get ready to bring my kids to the pool. So feel free to say goodbye, y'all.
Bye
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 See you all next time.
New character next week.